Washer blank. The joke was too variable. I couldn't find a punchline there. What? Me when I jump into the streamer's stream and I'm like, washer. Let me just check my Rolodex of body parts here. Armpit, underknee, ass. I mean, that was easy. Earlobe, frenulum. Now, a lot of people don't go out of their way to say that one. Okay, let me see. Weenus. I mean, that's pretty. Penis. Got it. Balls. Urethra. God, I'm going through the body parts. I'm just like, wash your femur. You got a dirty femur. No, that one doesn't work out. Pelvis. Wash you pelvis. Wash you hip. God, I'm just trying to figure. Fuck. There's not that many variables. I mean, that's just the body parts Rolodex. Oh, yeah. Let me just check my objects that I own Rolodex. Wash your car. Wash your 15-foot tall Garfield plushie covered entirely in milk. Fuck. Wash your SUV. Fuck. Yeah. Let me just check here. Wash your chair. Wash your sink. Wash your dishes. Wash your oven. Wash your oven light. Wash your oven fan. Let me just see here. Wash your chimney. I get it. Stick them up. Reach for the sky. Dude, I had a really cool dream about ghosts, but I can't remember what it was. I'm mad about it, actually. My cats woke me up at 9 a.m. to feed them lunch, and I kicked them out, and then I went to sleep, slept past my alarm, and forgot about my ghost dream. I'm mad about it. I had a cool dream about ghosts, and I don't remember it. I just remember it was a cool dream about ghosts. It's my fucking every day. Every day I'm living this goddamn song. Where is it? I think I'm allowed to play this one. I'll delete it from the VOD if I have to. Really cool wig. For a really cool wig. Oh. Except my blind friends. If only they could see my really cool wig. My really cool wig. My really cool wig. Was it a ghost blowjob like Dan Aykroyd? Nah. Dance with Mos Def. I dance with Mos Def. I dance with Mos Def. Awesome dance. It was an awesome time. I got Taco Bell. Jesus, I didn't see my phone. Oh, you didn't even text me. Okay. Whole pizza. Oh, you did. It didn't give me a notification. Really cool wig. My really cool wig. My really cool wig. I'm looking it up. I don't know. I'm too busy. Let me get rid of really cool wig real quick. I got way too hard into really cool wig. When I was at the party hanging out with Mos Def. I don't know what I want for Taco Bell. You're hitting me with like a fuck. Just give me like a nacho fry box. I'll just take a nacho fry. I don't care. It's Taco Bell. I don't think there's a nacho fry box. Now I'm like freaking out. What do I want? What do I want? Oh God. You're hitting me like a fuck. My wife loves Taco Bell. She does. I'm not the Taco Bell lover. Just give me a box. I don't know. Fuck. Just a box. Just a meal box. Any with nacho fries or whatever. I love you. I don't know. Shit. I was sitting there on my phone. I don't know what the fuck to do. I was like, what the fuck do I do? What the fuck do I do? I'm trying to complete the wife QTE, but I can't figure it out. I don't like anything on Taco Bell's menu right now anyway, except for nacho fries. I don't know. I'm looking at their menu and I'm just sitting there going, fuck, I don't want the chicken nuggets. I hated those. Those sucked ass. Why do they got a dirty Baja Blast? I still don't get it. What is this? And also, I took my medicine like 5 minutes ago, so it's just I'm waiting for it to hit me. I scream the regret in your broken soul. It means alcohol. It's not alcoholic. I think they put like a spritz of vanilla in it, like a vanilla blast. I think they hit you with a bit of cream. They have one of the Taco Bell employees comes into it. They hit you with the cream. That's dumb. That's what I'm saying. It is kind of dumb. Also, shout out Nameless. I saw you got hired as a seasonal employee at GameStop. You will know my pain. It's crazy because you're going to know why I am the way I am. I hope you get the premium GameStop experiences. I'm not going to lie, Nameless. I hope you get old people who don't know what they're talking about. I hope you get gamers who are trying way too hard to be funny that aren't funny. Hope you don't get any bugs. I'm going to suffer the use that employee discount of the Switch too. Buddy, my friend, Nameless, you don't get to use your discount of the Switch too. It doesn't work on consoles. It doesn't work on consoles. It does work on video game, but it doesn't work on consoles. John, GameStop lied to you. Well, no, you got to take advantage of the best things that you can get from GameStop if you got a job there, right? Is like free pre-order merch if they still like hand out stuff for pre-ordering games, because it's been years since I've worked there. Free video game guides if they still make those and they penny out, and your manager is cool enough to just hand them out. And then you get, I mean, at least you get, as a GameStop employee, you get first dibs at pre-orders. So if it's something that's a limited time item, you get first dibs on that. I mean, it's seasonal and I've been needing a job, so I don't have to sell my shit on eBay for a while. Fair, yeah. It's weird that they're hiring seasonal for like spring, summer. Usually they hire for like, usually holidays are seasonal. The 4 years I worked at GameStop, they didn't hire anybody seasonal for like spring and summer. That's kind of weird to me. Did you talk about Darth Vader's gamer moment? No, I found out about it this morning when I woke up. And I woke up like an hour and a half, not even an hour and a half ago. I'm not going to lie to you. I slept in so bad today. I woke up at basically 1:30 because the cats woke me up like 3 times trying to get food out of me. And then I slept past my fucking alarm. What gamer moment? So in Fortnite, they're making it so that Darth Vader has AI so he can talk reactively to voice chat. Which is the dumbest fucking thing they possibly can do. I didn't hear a gamer moment, but I did hear Darth Vader talk about feet for a little bit, I think. Yeah, it's gross. Did you see the dumb shit LucasArts TED talk about AI? I think we could, yeah, Darth Vader calling himself a puppy girl. We can talk about that. I'm going to jump into the game, though, real quick. I want to be power washing while we're talking about stuff, so give me a moment. I don't want to sit at the stream. If I wanted to, we could just sit at the stream starting screen all day. Did the VA die only a few months ago? Yeah, but Darth Vader's VA also, like, his estate and himself, I think, okayed the use of AI, which I still don't like, but I mean, that's on him, dog. Yeah, he did give permission. He gave permission, his estate gave permission for the use of AI. Which I'm still not a fan of, but that's on him. Yeah. What up, dog? What are you doing, man? Since we arrived. Yeah, what were we saying? Heard herself called Puppy Girl. Did you see the dumb shit AI TED Talk that LucasArts gave? No, but the thing is we're going to be inundated with AI crap for the next, like, 5 to 10 years here. I've been saying this because companies are trying to recoup their gigantic investment into AI, their overinvestment into AI. And as much as we hate it, we're going to be seeing it for a while, up until like a white child dies from it. God, can the power of suburban white moms destroy AI for us? I was thinking about this earlier. A rich white kid dies because of AI. Can suburban white moms please get AI killed? But they're overinvested into it. Like, companies have overinvested into AI and what it can actually do. So they're trying to find literally any way to recoup their losses throughout every fucking industry. So AI is being shoehorned into everything, whether it makes sense or not. It hasn't stopped school shootings. Not rich enough, not wide enough. White moms have no power anymore? I don't know, man. I believe in the power of white moms. The problem is the white moms have become far too apathetic. We have to stoke their ire. We have to find a way to get the white moms working again. We do. They tried really hard against video games and failed miserably, but like for years in the 80s, white moms had a vice grip on the world. We kind of need white moms to be like powerful again, but for us. This is how you get QAnon, Brendan. I know. The problem is we need white moms on our side. We made fun of Karen culture too fucking hard. Now the Karens, they're powerless. But we didn't know that some Karens were working for us. We need good Karens with positive energy. We need Karens to destroy AI. It's like how we needed Ellen DeGeneres to destroy Hawktua. In our time of need, where was she? She was gone. We just had to wait for a Hawktua to destroy itself, and it was horrible. It lasted for far too long. As a white trans woman, my goal all along was to join the white moms in the moral crusade. Yeah, fix the white moms from within. Ellen was busy abusing her employees to destroy Hawktua. True, but like on the other hand, she did destroy Chewbacca Mom. And could you imagine a world where Chewbacca Mom came out last year and Chewbacca Mom had a podcast? Like, could you fathom that? Chewbacca Mom with like a scam coin? Yeah, Chewbacca Mom coin. Dude, unrelated to any of this, I finally sat down and watched Flight Risk last night with James. We watched Flight Risk with Mark Wahlberg and Topher Grace and Woman, directed by Mel Gibson. It may be one of the funniest dog shit movies I've ever seen. There are multiple moments in that movie where let me hit you with this. Topher Grace is like a witness. Woman is like an FBI agent, and I don't know her actress's name, so I'm sorry. I just remember her as Woman. Very misogynistic. That's what you get on this stream. Anyway. Topher Grace is like a witness for like a mob guy, and they have to get him to Anchorage, Alaska. So they charter a flight, and Mark Wahlberg is their pilot. They realize Mark Wahlberg killed the pilot, and so they basically are just fighting in this tiny little plane for an hour and a half. My favorite parts of the movie are when Mark Wahlberg, he loses his hat, and he's bald and wearing a wig underneath, and he's got a really bulbous head. The AI-generated motel at the beginning, that's very obviously AI-generated, followed up by an AI-generated moose in the window with incredibly bad keyframing. So you can see that it's like a horrible keyframed like AI moose in the window in the motel that scares Topher Grace. Bald Baldberg, Mark Wahlberg talking to Topher Grace's character about like torturing him and then just walking up and going, "Titty twister." Like it felt like an ad lib while he was talking about like cutting his fingers off and killing him. And he just walks up and he goes, "Titty twister." What an avant-garde fucking take. The woman, the like U.S. Marshal woman talking to her boss and then getting a pilot on the phone to help her. And the great thing about the pilot, they have like a satellite phone because the radio is out. And so she has like a Bluetooth earbud in, and the pilot that's trying to help her land the plane while Mark Wahlberg is incapacitated because he's evil. The second this pilot gets on the phone, he just starts hitting on her. Like out of nowhere, he's just like, and also, by the way, he is like a Middle Eastern man, but he's a Middle Eastern man doing an incredibly stereotypical like Middle Eastern accent. So I can't do it, but he's allowed to do it. He just was doing like the tech support voice, but also hitting on her. Like, you are a very beautiful woman. You know what? We should have a dance after this. You and I, we should go on a dance. We should dance after this. We should have like a big dance after this. You and I, we should go out for drinks after this. While trying to help her during this tense situation where she doesn't know how to fly a fucking plane. He's like hitting on her in the weirdest way the entire time. And I don't know why he's hitting on her. It's not like he can see her. He just knows she's a woman. That's like fucking video games comms type shit. You know, if it was me, I'm one of those guys who says I would be in the kitchen. Hey, are you a girl gamer? Awesome. You know, if it was me, I'd be the one in the kitchen making the sandwiches. Another good bit in that movie, they don't pay attention to Mark Wahlberg while he's tied up in the back. So he escapes by breaking her glasses that he steals. And then he escapes again later by degloving himself, a la Gerald's game. Because they don't pay attention to the dangerous man they have, like, locked in the back of the plane. And it's not a big plane either. It's a tin can. They just don't pay attention to him. Flight Risk also has the dead bird jump scare. And the best part of the movie, Mark Wahlberg escaping as they land, jumping out of the plane, doing a superhero landing, and then immediately getting run over by a fire truck. And, like, immediately, like, he superhero lands out of the plane after degloving his hand, and then he looks up, they do the fucking, and then the fire truck hits him. I'm not gonna lie, it's an immaculate bit. It's not a comedy. It's supposed to be a serious action movie. Flight Risk would have gone crazy in 2012. Honestly, I would recommend it if it wasn't for the dog shit AI at the beginning. Like, it's so blatantly AI that I went, oh, dude, if movies start using AI like this, I'm going to be able to fucking see it immediately. Like, I saw that shit, like, immediately. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, that's 100% dog shit AI. Okay. Is this the future of AI for movies? All right, dude, that's going to be so fucking easy to spot. Right, did you hear of Severance? I've seen Severance. Mark is hot. Da-da-do, da-da-do. Irving's hot. Helly's hot. Da-da-do. Milkshake's hot. Have you heard of Labubu BB? I'm not bringing it up again. I'm sorry. That ran the course. I told it on the podcast. I'm not going to bring it up again. Hear about what they did to Labubu Society? So fucked up, dude. Horrible day for Labubu Society. Everybody getting a fat ass. Yeah, what a way to open the podcast. Dude, my favorite thing about being medicated so far the last couple of days with like a higher dose is last night, one of the reasons I stayed up way too late is I got prep done and I got back into map making for tabletop for like battle maps. And they're so fucked today. I built an encounter and a battle map without like fucking wanting to die. They're so fucked. No, Labubu boy, you're the Labubu streamer now. You can't even spell Labubu right. You're saying it like it's French Yogi Bear. Je suis picnic basket. Yogi. Labubu. I'm sorry. Le boo-boo, c'est magnifique. It's I can't do French Yogi Bear. I can't. We can't do French Yogi Bear. It's gonna fucking kill me. We can't do it. Honestly, I'd just keep this short extension on. Yeah, you're probably right. I'll do what I want, though. I wouldn't worry about it. Get Billy to do the French Yogi Bear, force him. Yeah, let me DM Billy real quick. Hey, Billy, have you thought about doing like a French Yogi Bear voice? Wouldn't that be wild? Counterpoint, Quebecois, Yogi Bear? No, tu sais? That means forever alone in French. Sortie means exit in French, you know. What's your opinion on the hawk to a girl being the next evolutionary step from the ice cream so good lady? I don't think that's the next evolution. The ice cream so good lady was the de-evolution and de-escalation of content in general. That was a simplification of content. The Hawk to a Girl was just a flash in the pan meme that wanted to take advantage of it and had a podcast. Like it. She just got lucky that like there's not a meme apex predator. Yogi Bear and Subliminal Space win today. You're welcome. Now that won't be the episode that's airing next, but it'll be one of them. When is Brendaniel coin? Whenever I don't know. Whenever I die. When I. Oh, you know. Ice Cream So Good Lady is basically the statue buskers, but on TikTok, pretty much. Honestly, that's why I kind of love Twitch and streaming, because streaming isn't the equivalent of, like, for me at least, it's not the equivalent of, like, sitting there with a guitar and playing a song and getting money in a hat. Streaming for me is I'm the homeless man that's rambling at you, and you don't want to be anywhere around me, and I stink. So, like, honestly, that's what I love about the internet. Guy like me, who may end up being a rambling, like, homeless person, instead gets to talk into a microphone to people. Instead of going, yeah, I remember when I was a kid and I saw the McDonald's VHS tape. Ronald McDonald got scared silly. I remember in the grimace, he's purple guy. And instead of that, is this. She's still here. It's hard to call her a flash in the pan, more like a flashbang that burned it off into your corneas. I'm sorry, man, but if you are referencing Hawk to it at this point, I know you're just watching Northern Line videos. You're just outing yourself at this point. Nobody else is talking about Hawk to a Girl. I know what your YouTube history looks like. It's librarian videos and compilations. Like it. Literally the current title of the current Northern Line stream. I mean, yeah, dude, like that's. At that point, that's not Haley Welsh's bid anymore. I don't think she showed up in like months. That's their bid. Like, you are bringing up Hawk Tuah in the same way that, like, a Game Grumps fan would be going into the comment section of a different Let's Player and saying their jokes. Like, it's... I don't think she's apparated in an incredibly long time. Like, it... My channel only brings it up because some of you watch Northern Line. Like, that's it. You don't even bring it up organically. You just say it. Said a Brendaniel joke during a Wayne radio stream and they banned me for a month. Fair. I mean, honestly, you deserved it, probably. I don't blame Wayne for that. Absolutely not. They got shit to do. I literally closed the librarian video because I saw you were live. Well, you know, I'll take that as a compliment. Does anybody know where she went, or she's still hanging out with DB Cooper? She did her, Haley Welsh did like her grift, right? She did her fucking pump and dump, and then she just has to be gone. She doesn't care, man. She made enough money. She could probably just retire off of like that she probably made $1 million. And she could, if she's smart with $1 million, she could probably just invest that into savings and live a comfortable, like, modest life. Never figure out who DB Cooper was? Yeah, it was Tommy Wiseau. He used the money to fund the room. Fucked up. But yeah, DB Cooper this whole time was it was Tommy Wiseau. He used the money to fund the room and his jeans company. Ironically, that's a legit theory. Yeah, I know it is. Could be. That's the one that I want to believe. Because it makes the most sense to me. BM Pooper. Oh, if DB Cooper was in the toilet, what if he was instead of the plane, he was in the lavatory? I get it. Dr. Fartenstein in the lavatory instead of Dr. Frankenstein in the laboratory. Poop Gore instead of Igor. I get it. Fecalstein and Fecalstein's monster. I get it. I want to believe poster, but instead of UFO, it's the hawk to a girl. I like how your autocorrect wrote it as Rush, but yeah. I want to believe. Sorry. Fuck. Oh, God. Like a flashbang, yeah. Out, you damn Spot. Out, you damn Hawk. To and fro, she enters my consciousness. Hawk, nevermore, let it rest. X-Files episode about her. Man, I would love like a modern X-Files. Just with like the crazy shit they could do. I'm so tired of prestige TV. I talk about this all the time, I know, but I'm so tired of prestige TV, man. I don't want your fucking like 12 episode venerated drama. I don't fucking care. I want slop, and I want 24 episode season slop where some of the episodes are dog shit, but because the writers are like fucking overbaked and overworked, some of the dog shit episodes that they think are going to be dog shit are some of the best ones ever. You're taking the human consciousness to the furthest reaches, and you're building yourself up better than ever before. Truly what we're missing in this day and age is like a good 24 episode slop that isn't a sitcom. So fucking sick and tired of, I need my epic. I need my 12 episode epic. Everything gotta be Breaking Bad. Stop it. I want crap. I want slop. Shit that's not like Chicago Med or The Good Doctor. All my weird creature chasers. And I want 24 episode seasons back with like 5 of the episodes being relevant to the plot. What the fuck is Chicago Ned? Ned Flanders, Simpsons spinoff. Yeah, Chicago Med, Chicago PD, Chicago Ned, Chicago Fire. The entire line of Chicago shows. I don't know why we just stopped making that beautiful crap. Everything's too high definition now. Counterpoint Andor, I gotta watch season 2, but Chicago Burn, yeah, Chicago Burn Unit. You think it's about like Chicago Burn, like people getting like hit by fire in Chicago, but it's actually about Mr. Burns. Well, Mr. Burns, we're here in the big city of Chicago. What do we do now? Smithers, yes, Mr. Burns. Chicago hot dog, deep dish pizza, White Sox. Smithers, yes, Mr. Burns. Club. Smithers, yes, Mr. Burns. Bring me a big bottle of Malort, please. Yummy, yummy poison. Normal people trying to parse the Chicago universe, they don't get it, man. You just can't fathom the Chicago universe. Smithers, bean. Yes, Mr. Burns, bean. And then they slowly walk towards the bean and walk inside of it. The bean shimmers and shakes, it irradiates, and then they walk inside of it, and it goes whoa, 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 as they walk in. It leaves like a, what is it? When you throw ripples, it ripples as they enter it. Speaking of which, Brendan, my girlfriend is dragging me through DS9, and it's my first time getting into Trek. Does this show have wacky episodes I can look out for, or is it all just Cisco being mad plus Gold Press Latinum? Oh, there are wacky episodes. No, you're going to get some wacky episodes. You're also going to get, like, the episode where, like, you think it's going to be wacky, but it's actually about a hologram from the 1950s teaching people, helping people with their PTSD. You're going to get wacky episodes like Miles O'Brien in the Torture Nexus. Miles O'Brien in the Torture Nexus again? Oh shit, we put Miles O'Brien in the Torture Nexus for a 5th time. That's awesome. It's got The Rock, right? No, that's Voyager. Star Trek Voyager has The Rock. Why DS9 and not Next Generation? No, because we're in an era where a lot of people say next DS9 is better than TNG. We're in the era where people have been brain rotted so much by prestige TV that they need something where like DS9 where it has an overt plot for them to be able to carry a fucking goddamn neuron throughout the show. Which I still like DS9. I just think TNG's better. I like TNG because of how sequestered it is versus DS9's overarching storylines. If I wanted overarching storylines in my funny sci-fi show, I would, I don't know, man, read a book. What I really liked about TNG, in the really good episodes and the two-parters, a lot of the time it was very good at executing an idea within like a 60-minute to 2-hour time frame, and then moving on from it, for the most part, only revisiting it sometimes. And I do love DS9, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's a great show, and I do love it. I just think TNG is better because it's more... It's what I want out of Star Trek versus the overarching, like, war has arrived. Oh, fuck, war? For real? Yeah, dude, fucking war. And then every episode has to center around, like, the Great Galactic War. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I shitpost fleeking queerly over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten Costco lore, while I rotted nearly balking, suddenly there came a squawking as of someone gently hawking at my chamber door. 'Tis some stupid meme, I muttered, hawking at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. Please don't Edgar Allan Poe the Hawk to a girl, please. Remarking over lost dank lore, only this and nothing more. I love, like, are you ever in a conversation with somebody and you can clock their age as probably older than you immediately the second they use the word dank anymore? Have you noticed anybody sub, like, 35 just does not use the word dank? It, like, left the lexicon, and then any dude in their 40s online trying to, like, keep up with shit, they will bust out dank. Dank memes is still active. It's all 40-year-old divorced dads now, though. I've heard dank in so long. Dude, this awesome sauce is dank as hell. This awesome sauce is hella lit. It's dank as freak, my friend. Yeah, it's only in connection with weed will you hear the word dank being used. Dank has somehow, I think, slowly returned to its proper usage, which is like the dank and dreary swamps. I said dope and my friend's younger brother called me old. What were you supposed to say? Fucking Skibbity Riz, Ohio? Like, I don't think dope is, I think, what are you using dope as if something's cool? Not referring to the village idiot? You're so fucking old. Haven't heard about Skibbity Riz, Ohio in a minute. True, what are the kids saying? Honestly, I think that a good amount of, like, the kids, they're... I think we're just in, like, a... It's not hip to be cringe movement again for, like, the 80 millionth time. As a lot of the kids move into their 20s. And honestly, man, I think it should be hip to be cringe again. Let it be. Weird Al would not have a career if it wasn't hip to be cringe. Weird Al wouldn't have a career. How boring. How droll. So what you're saying? It's hip to be square? No, it is currently hip to be square. Yeah, it's hip to be cringe. Dun, 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 dun. Got my SpongeBob Funko Pop. I bought it from the store. Share a meme with my friend in our Fortnite Discord. Dun, 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 dun. It's hip to be cringe. Yeah, I think that's fair. Spread your shit, white baby. What about hip to be a rhombus? You just want to talk about rhombus, don't you? You see a YouTube video where somebody talks about rhombus? You got geometry on the brain? You thinking about Geometry Dash? You playing it right now on your side monitor? You getting the high score? What music is playing right now? It's still the space soundtrack I had? I want Funky Game. How's this Funky Game music? This better be funky, or I'm gonna freak out. Brendan, would you fuck a rhombus? I don't know, man. I've been married. I've been in a relationship for like 12 years, dude. I'm like the wrong person to ask about would you fuck a rhombus. I have never in my life engaged in casual sex, so I don't know. Maybe I'd enter a relationship with the rhombus. What if the rhombus had a fat ass? Yeah, right there. Yep. Got me. Wierd flex? Not a flex. I genuinely don't know. I started dating my wife, but right when Tinder was starting to pop off, so I have no idea what it's like out there. I don't know what it's like out there for the people. Sorry, I'm running in competitive sex circles. I'm on the leaderboard, sorry. Yeah, I went into ranked sex. I'm no longer in casual sex. I'm in ranked sex. Still in bronze. I'll get out of bronze someday. I've been reading some books. I'll get out of bronze. He never fought for his life on the dating apps? No, and also, like, I'm 6'5". I hate... I could just put I am 6'5" in the dating app, and, like, that's... According to the internet, it's that easy, so... This is kind of funky, I'm not gonna lie. He's alienating his manlet audience. I've been alienating my manlet audience since the day I was fucking born. I'm sorry. I was a tall-ass baby. I was that baby who looked like they took Augustus Gloop out of the fucking tube at the end of Willy Wonka. I was a tall baby. Hi, welcome home. I thought that was Mike TV. No, Augustus Gloop was tall. I don't know what happened to Mike TV. He became like one of the TV heads from Skibbity Toilet. I don't remember. Whatever happened to Mike TV? Easy to please on the dating app. You just have to be Raven team leader. Yeah, okay, buddy. Get your levels for General Grievous already. They put him into Taffy Puller. Mike TV got stretched into Taffy Puller? I thought Augustus Gloop was tall because he was in the tube. Mike TV and Veruca Salt. I don't remember, man. What are they? I think Veruca Salt, it was the squirrels, right? Oh, no, you're right. He was just covered in shit. Mike TV got fucking shrank, so they had to make him big and tall. Veruca Salt got garbaged because of the squirrels. Man, I gotta fucking watch my Grandpa Joe movie again. They almost bake ass in the fudge? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm sitting here being like, yeah, I don't fucking remember, dude. I remember Augustus Gloop. I remember Violet Beauregard. I don't recall. Mike TV and Veruca Salt, they're not worth remembering. If they were worth remembering, I would have remembered them. Yeah, well, I know Violet Berry Boy. Like that's the origin of Berry Boy. It's like how the Flintstones is the origin of feet fetishes. Man. Fred with those sexy fucking grippers. And he pushes the car with him? Okay. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I really want to jack off now. Fuck. Is it? Yeah, it's like how the Jetsons is like the origins of robo-fucking. People didn't want to fuck a robot until they saw Rosie the Robot. Then people wanted to fuck a robot. You worried about the Greater Society brain poisoning? That's cartoons. That's what cartoons do to you. Thank you, Lizzie Lean, for the Prime Spub. I appreciate it. Damn, this is funky. They were right. This is the funky Mega Mix. Oh, man, do I gotta get up there for... Maybe I gotta go up for finish the statue. All right, I'll figure it out. Hi, hon.
Your fries are in a bag and
they dumped it upside down in my fry bag? Damn it. Yeah. My fucking... Oh, my delicious nacho fry. What happened?
But...
Good shit. Do you want to talk about this? We are your friends. What? Oh, I'm too busy eating the Taco Bell my wife brought me. Shout out Taco Bell. Nacho fries and quesadillas are the only things they have that are good. That's... Did you get the Baba Blast? Yes, I did get the Baba Blast. Baba is Blast. Finally, there are skins for Baba is You. First up, Baja is Blast. I remember when Taco Bell was good. I don't know if Taco Bell's ever been good, man. No. There was when they had the big steak nacho box. That was, I think, peak Taco Bell for me. They had like a 1 pound steak nacho for a little while, and that was it. That was the Joker's trick. I think the downfall of Taco Bell for me specifically was the day they got rid of the churro and replaced it with the stupid Cinnabon Delights. The Cinnabon Delights aren't that bad, but I think that was like the moment that I marked like the downfall of it. For me, at least, it was like, oh yeah, this is shit now. It was the Brenda and the beginning. It was all I needed to see. I was like, yeah, this is utter dog shit. Yerp. Down, see these nuts? A horrible recession is brewing, and these are the omens. Soon the potato burrito will be $8. Knows when they killed the caramel empanada, the magic was extricated? Probably. Downfall of Taco Bell. Oh, yeah, adverb of a noun with Taco Bell. The Taco Bell call-out video that has needed to happen forever. People are just too afraid to go against, like, Big Pepsi. I think they've never been... Yeah, me and my wife think they've never been the same since they got rid of the churros. They keep trying to find new ways to get the nacho chips to be even lighter. And it's at the point where you're just, like, dipping air into cheese. I bet the Taco Bell cheese sauce can't even legally be called cheese. Like, that's where we're at. That's a goopy cheese product. You say that, but Review Bra is constantly blasting them. I trust and appreciate and respect Review Bra, aside from his Arby's thoughts. But I will say, I think if Review Bra wants to make an impact, Review Bra needs to not wear the suit while talking about Taco Bell. I think the one time he should be wearing a casual t-shirt is like when Anthony Fantano busts out like the yellow flannel. I think the casual t-shirt should be for like a good takedown. Like, you're not even worth my fucking time to like put on a suit. The suit is iconic though. True. But that's why you send a message. Not wearing a suit sends a message that you are not even worth my time. I don't even want to be me while I'm eating you. That's a powerful message. That's the Taco Bell. You have forced me to put on my Undertaker WWF 1999 t-shirt. This is how peeved I am with your quality. David Lynch would have loved that little guy, or Review Bra. David Lynch probably would have liked Review Bra, yeah. Depends. What are Review Bra's thoughts on like milkshakes? Because David Lynch is... A lot of David Lynch is just, how do you like your milkshake?
I've collected yet another little freak for my menagerie. Add him to the Rolodex. I found this one on the YouTube.
No, it's about the presentation. You remove an element of the presentation and you're adding a layer of, oh, this is real shit. That'll destroy Taco Bell, I think. Review Bra, take them down. I kind of want to visit the U.S. just to see weird people, like what is even in Pennsylvania, what quirky white people are there. I just want to know. You got to go to the Panhandle, and you got to go to like the Appalachia. You have to go Appalachian, like, if you want to see the real freaks, you got to go to like Oklahoma, the Panhandle. You got to go to like deep Texas. You got to go middle of Iowa, middle of nowhere Iowa, and you got to go to Appalachia. Florida? Yeah, but like swamp Florida. You gotta go to an old mining town in Appalachia that has a McDonald's and like a Walmart. That's where the real freaks are at. Go to Central Washington on God. True. Every state has a freak region. Except for North and South Dakota. The entirety of those are the freak region. At what point does weird people watching just become poverty tourism? Joke's on you, buddy. It always was. Alaska? I mean, I just watched Flight Risk. They have Mark Wahlberg and he takes his hat off. They take his hat off and he's bald under there. Mark Wahlberg was on that plane and he was trying to crash it. Yeah, Mark Baldberg. Baldberg. Never go to Boston, Marky Mark. I genuinely, for a second, I thought you were writing, don't go to Boston Market, Mark. Don't go. Markiplier, watch out. The LA gangs, they're waiting for you at the Boston Market. Please be careful. But it's a movie, Brendan. Movies aren't real. You ever hear about documentaries? Gonna blow your mind. Not saying that movie was a documentary, but you ever hear about them? Gonna fuck you up. That Boston Market chicken is whack, by the way. Well, because they got bought by a private equity firm. Boston Market got ruined by a private equity firm, so. Yep. No, they're not good. I had it for the first time a couple of years ago. Not good. Is there such a thing as public equity? I think so. But like I'm not a money man, so I did not go to accounting school. I don't know these terms. I don't know terminology. All I know is eat egg, wash floor, eat egg. I'm a simple man. I see those egg, I eat those egg. I think people who participate in private equity should be made to suffer in hell. I mean, like I said, a couple months back, I read about the Barnes & Noble getting picked up by a private equity firm, and they're doing things to improve the Barnes & Noble so they make more profit, which is, like, wild, because usually it's just a pump and dump. But also, that was, like, a couple months back. I don't know how it is now. And also, it don't matter, because all of that could change in a dime, and then they could just dump them all, so. Or make them profitable and then sell them to another private equity firm that then just rips the copper wire out of the walls. It seems much easier to fuck up food chains versus retail. No, Sears. Can we pump Brendan and inflate me big and round? Please no. I would not like to be big and rounded. I would like to be svelte and square-ed. Old people be lamenting like, oh, why did they have to fucking kill Sears? Kids these days don't know about Sears catalog. And me be like, you did this, buddy. Your guys did this. kind of miss the Sears. I don't think I've ever been inside of one. I think 31 years on this earth, never went inside of a Sears. I'm still pissed Fry's is gone because they tried to leave the electronics niche. I really wish we had a Micro Center around me. I would probably genuinely go back into retail if there was a Micro Center around me. I would just work there for a bit. It'd be nice. Me when hey kid, I'm a computer. Stop all the downloading. Smells Like Gamer though, buddy. You're talking to somebody who worked at GameStop for 4 years of his life. Like I can deal with Smells Like Gamer. I lived with gamer smell for all of my childhood due to my uncle. Like I went to a Micro Center for the first time a couple of weeks ago. Nice, neat place. I'd love to go to one. That's like Hourglasses. That's my mecca, right? Nirvana Smells Like Gamer. And he's playing Fortnite on computer. Won't say night. Will not get off for his mommy. He is shitting. He is Tommy. Yeah. Is that the... Got his V-Bucks. Buying skins now. Lots of Rugrats posting lately. Yeah, I think a lot of people are learning about the visceral power of Tommy Pickles saying, if the monkey want the nanners, I'll give them the nanners. Go to the bathroom, you're shitting yourself. Whoa. Whoa. That's still funny. That's still fucking wild because the game was Mafia 3. You can pause it. Like that clip genuinely would make at least a little bit of sense if it was a multiplayer game. The fact that it was Mafia 3, which you could pause at any moment, is gas my fucking flabber. Oh, I can smell it. You're shitting yourself. No, go to the bathroom. No. No. Oh. He was locked in. Oh, you haven't seen that clip? 1 second. I got you. Don't worry. I got you. Don't worry. Yeah, it's this clip.
Get off the game, go to the bathroom, and take a shit. Now.
Hey.
Bathroom and shit now. Go to the bathroom and take a shit. I can smell you. Get off.
Hey,
Go to the bathroom.
Get out.
Go to the bathroom. I can smell you shitting yourself. Get up and go to the bathroom. Now.
No.
Get
No.
up and go to
No.
the bathroom.
Not yet. What the hell?
Go to the bathroom. You're shitting yourself.
Not yet. What the hell?
Go to the bathroom. You're shitting yourself.
Not yet. No.
I will rip
No.
everything apart. I swear to God. Go to the bathroom.
Not yet.
You're shitting yourself.
Not yet.
You're shitting yourself. Poop is coming out of your fucking
Hey.
asshole.
No,
Go to the bathroom.
Not yet. What the hell?
Go.
Not yet. No.
Go to the goddamn bathroom.
Not yet.
Yep. You may be living in the this is not real reality, but I swear to you, this just reads, that kid could be one of my cousins. Unironically, could genuinely be one of my cousins, and I would not be surprised. It sounds like somebody who is related to me. Like it. That kid sold his baby? No, that's my one cousin. Dude, I have a lot of cousins. As the oldest kid in my like generation of kids, I'm 31. My youngest cousin is like 4. Like first cousins too. I have a lot of cousins. Provide evidence of like my cousins? No. Why do you want evidence that my uncles and my aunts are fucking? Like, I don't. Honestly, it's fucked up that all the cousins on my dad's side of the family are pretty normal, and then all the cousins on my mom's side of the family are all from my one uncle, and they're very interesting. Know that the clip is real. I mean, if you want to live in the Reddit nothing ever happens, like say the line Chud Jack kind of like world, then go for it, dog. But I would be remiss if I would not admit that I have seen things in my life that have made me more abject and more open to whimsy and horrors beyond my comprehension. I want to believe that stuff like that is real. While when you were a kid, you were falling for the fucker right in the pussy guy, which wasn't real. That was all a falsehood. There was never a fucker right in the pussy guy. That was staged. The shitting yourself clip, that sounds real to me. Listen, letting joy and whimsy into your heart is good, but you also have to realize that there is a dark, like, subculture within humanity, and people will do weird and awful and horrible and nasty things all the time. That's the trade-off with accepting that there may be a little bit of whimsy and joy in the world. The optimism of humanity comes hand in hand with the pessimism of humanity. You cannot have one without the other, otherwise you have an imbalance within yourself. You have to accept that people shit themselves when they play video games. And it's not that hard to believe. Like, a kid who probably grew up, parents never said no, probably has a way of getting whatever he wants. Inevitably, there's going to be a clash, and then he shits his pants, and then he's just like, oh yeah, I can keep gaming for a bit. The mom walks in, realizes that the entire time she's raised her child, he's now at the point where he's shitting himself instead of moving in front of the big boob tube. That's just real. That's human behavior. That's addictive behavior. Fact of the matter is, you can be addicted to video games. I feel bad for those kids. There's got to be a wake-up call at some point. If there's not, parents got to do something, man. I'm not a dad. I don't know. No, that's what Mafia 3 does to you. True. Never mind. You're right. This is not like a continuing conversation upon nature versus nurture and like the addictive quality of video games in general. This is that Mafia 3 does that. It makes you poop your pant. You're right. Based for this one, gamer. Damn, I lose. You're right. It is just Mafia 3. Fuck. After you do your 50,000th like fuse box dog shit minigame in Mafia 3, that's just what's up. I'm not talking about shitting. I'm talking about the setup. The reason that you may not believe it's real, you got to remember that some people just have Xbox Live recording on. Some people are like, why were they recording? And a lot of the time, here's what happened. They're just, maybe he accidentally pressed the share button and then went on his Xbox, and then a friend found it, or like an older brother found it and then shared it online. Low quality gamer clips are more realistic to me in that way because every video game console has like a share button where you can accidentally just start clipping. Think about the crazy moments we have missed because they weren't recording. I thought he was streaming, not gonna lie. Could have also been like a stream or something, yeah. Oh, he streams to YouTube so it was live? I mean, yeah, you could just do that from the console as well. A lot of kids out there do just want to be like Brendfluencers. Thank you, Koive, for the 6 months. I appreciate it. Thank you for the Prime sub. Xbox deleted a bunch of my clips, and I took, and I will never forgive them. I remember my one epic gamer clip was a tomahawk across the map in like Black Ops. And I remember being so fucking mad that it was gone forever. This is why I back up if anything that I do, I back up like all my VODs. I save that shit just in case. You never know. You wouldn't believe the amount of angry moms yelling at kid gaming content out there. I want a chocolate milk. You said you were giving me a fucking drink. What a fucking chocolate milk. No, it's a clan match. No, it's a clan match. I wanted a Pepsi and she wouldn't give it to me. I don't know, man. Me as a kid, like, for me, I don't know what it was, but like, I think that as a kid, I realized if I am nice and just do what my parents say, they're not asking for a lot from me. If I just do what they say, I will get nice things. I will get things. Like, especially my grandparents and like my mom is like, if I'm good, I will get things. Not my dad. That was a whole different story. But with my grandparents and my mom, I realized like at a young age, I was like, if I do nice things and I do things, I will then get things. My monkey brain led to acquisition, and then it accidentally gave me empathy. Fuck, I tricked myself into getting empathy. I wanted stuff, not empathy. Fuck! That's why it was always weird to me whenever kids would like fucking backtalk their mom or whatever. Like, I had a friend in high school who was, every time I'd be over, he was ridiculous to his mom. But then his mom would give him anything he wanted. I was like, okay. If I said that shit to my mom, she'd kick my ass. We'd be fighting in the fucking octagon. Like, I'm... addicted to feeling good and loved. Why do you think I'm a streamer, man? I love it when people say, Brendan, you're such a good young lad. Everybody's so proud of you. You deserve happiness and wealth and a big sandwich every day. Nice empathy, dumbass. Why don't you feel these nuts? Okay, present them. I don't know. You want me to check for lumps or... I do that for a bro. If a bro didn't want to go and like go to the doctor and he needed somebody to like check his nuts out because he feels a weird lump, I'd help him out. Brendan, you're so handsome and cool. Thanks. I know. My mother used the Yu-Gi-Oh craze to make us do yard work for a single Yu-Gi-Oh pack each. She did that shit for 3 months. I would run errands for my grandma all the time, and I love my grandma. She's one of my favorite people, even if she is a weirdo. My grandma is a little freak, but I love her. When I was a kid, she was like my best friend, right? And so when I would run down to like the gas station or like back when I was really little, when they still let kids buy cigarettes for older people. That's how old I am. I used to go to the gas station, buy cigarettes for my grandma, but only because the gas station was right next to the trailer park. So like, obviously they knew who I was buying them for. I was like 7. But she'd always give me way too much money and she did not care. I just keep the change. One time she gave me a 50 to go buy her like a Diet Coke and a pack of cigarettes. Like she knew I was pocketing the rest of it. But also, my grandma has always had a really weird relationship with money. I don't know if anybody else... When I was a kid, my grandma and my mom, with cash, they always had this weird relationship with it. Where, like, in high school, my mom would just leave money all around in her bedroom, like in her pants, change everywhere. And I would just sneak into there in the dead of night and just steal change out of her pants, and she never noticed. I put it in a big peanut butter jar. I'd bring it down to Walmart and buy video games with it. I was like, why are you leaving like dollars and fives in your pants pocket and just strewing them around? You're You're leaving like quarters out and everything. I'm putting those in the big peanut butter jar, bringing them down to Walmart. In my classic Brendaniel unmarked peanut butter jar. Is the cash still big in the U.S.? Yeah, it depends on the type of person, really. I think if you're in a bigger city, you're more akin to run into card-only places. In smaller cities and towns, you're more likely to run into cash-only places. Not really. Depends on the average age. I don't know, man. I met younger people who are really into, like, making sure they carry cash instead of having a card. Tried that as a kid. Mom was like, where's that $5 I left over there? Dude, my mom would leave a little bit of money in her pants all the time and then forget about it. My grandma would leave a lot of fucking money in her pants. My grandma once left a wad of $450 in her jeans pocket in jeans that were buried in her laundry room. And she just forgot. I brought it back to her and told her, Nana, there's $450 here. She was like, what the fuck? All right. She was leaving like 50s and 20s just laying around. Like she... And I do not know why. Well, I know why, because my grandma's a little freak, but like... No offense, but poor people are sometimes reckless with money. The weird thing is my grandparents weren't really that poor. They were weird. Like, they worked full-time for a good amount of my childhood, and they made good money at, like, the slaughterhouse. And then my grandpa was also receiving money from a Vietnam veteran fund. And then also on top of that, like, benefits from Social Security. They had money, not like $1 billion or anything. They had, like, an amount of money. They were just really weird with it. Like, here's the thing. When they bought their home, when my grandfather died and my grandma didn't want to deal with the house, she just let the bank take it instead of, like, paying it off, even though she could have afforded to pay it off and get it sold. She just let the bank take it. Because she did not want to deal with the hassle of, like, selling it or calling the bank. Because she didn't want to deal with it. Because my grandparents were the ultimate, we don't want to deal with this if we absolutely don't have to. They would just forget to pay bills. So over the summer one year I stayed, the water was just off for like 2 weeks because they just didn't want to deal with paying the bill. It's not that they couldn't pay the bill, they just didn't want to. Like, because it took effort. Like, it's just weird. There's my grandparents were weirdos. They were freaks. My grandma had a cabin at like she bought a cabin it was like an RV attached to like a nice little porch, really, less of a cabin. She had a summer cabin at like a nice little like kind of RV park, trailer park for a little while, and then she just was like, yeah, I don't care anymore, and then she just stopped paying for upkeep on it. And we still don't know, like, what's up with that. I think they just repossessed it and probably took it back. Didn't your grandpa have a debate machine outside of his trailer home that he always kept stocked? Well, for about a summer and a half, I want to say a summer to half of the next year, maybe like about a year, my grandpa really wanted to run a bait shop, but he was not a businessman. And so he bought a bunch of machines from a friend of his who was running a bait shop, and then he was trying to run a bait shop out of one of the trailers in their little trailer park. Now, the problem was, much like the great garage sale debacle, he didn't advertise nor tell anybody that he was running a bait shop. So he just had a bait vending machine, a big pit of crawfish, a bunch of worms, and he wasn't telling anybody that he was running a bait shop for fishermen in town. He just bought the stuff and expected people to just find out. was the garage sale debacle. My grandparents were hoarders, and instead of getting rid of a lot of their stuff, there used to be this thing called the sale barn when I was a kid. Next to the trailer park where my grandparents lived was their place of work, about 2 blocks away down the road, this big slaughterhouse with a barn attached. Now, this was an active slaughterhouse, but sometimes they would rent out the barn to run like auctions, right? So I would go to a lot of these as a kid where like the auctioneer would be selling a bunch of random shit like $5, $5, $10, $10, $10, $10, $15, $15, $15, and they'd sell a bunch of random shit. Now, my grandparents started stockpiling this shit from the sale barn, thinking they'd make a lot of money off of it. And we're not talking anything good. We're talking like weird shit from the 70s and 80s, like a bunch of like Richard Nixon election masks, like on a popsicle stick. Like Richard Nixon on cardboard on a popsicle stick that you put in front of your face. You're like, vote for Nixon! So, one weekend, they got it in their head that they wanted to get rid of a bunch of the stuff they'd gotten from the sale barn. Because they were hoarders, but they weren't attached to any of the stuff that the crap they had gotten from the sale barn, right? They weren't attached to it. But none of it was anything interesting nor good. And they set up the yard sale in the big empty lot next to the trailer park with a bunch of stuff. We're talking like thousands of random fucking kitschy items. Didn't advertise it at all. Didn't even put out posters. 3 people came. Didn't buy a single thing. I was sitting out there outside for 8 hours from morning until late afternoon helping them. 3 people came, nobody bought a single thing. They didn't even tell their friends that they were running like a yard sale. And then half of that shit I want to say like 80% of that shit just got thrown away. There's a lady in my block who gave up her Amazon resale store and is now selling all of it from her lawn, doing the exact thing every day when I get home. I respect the hell out of my mom because she still finds people to buy her Scentsy stuff. My mom's really big into Scentsy, but she still finds a way to take advantage of like the Scentsy stuff she has and to still sell it to people. Pyramid schemes were perfect for my mom. I don't know. All my life, I wonder where I got my natural charisma from, and I look at my mom and I go, oh yeah, mom. My mom loves her MLM garbage like that. I don't know how my mom still talks people into buying that crap. Like, I genuinely don't. Fucking dog-ass wax cubes, and I have no idea how she does it. She's a miracle worker. She's selling it to people so they can place the warmers on their Xbox and ruin them. Yeah. My Xbox has a bunch of wax in it. Will you guys take it on trade-in? No. I don't know where I got my charisma from. I'm so cool and popular in real life. Please believe me. Me every day of my life. Here's the crazy thing. You keep telling yourself that, and eventually it'll just become true. Buddy, I'm sorry to break it to you, but confidence is key. If you just keep saying I'm awesome, I'm epic, eventually you're going to be. All you need in this world is a hard hat, a high-vis vest, and a clipboard. You gotta read How to Win Friends and Influence People. Chulump. If you read how to make friends and influence people, Chulump, you'll be able to make so many friends, Chulump. I love how to win friends and influence people because it's just repeat their name, nod, and smile. I read it a while back because I was bored, and I was like, this is like the Grifter 101, right? And it's just like, oh yeah, just repeat their name over and over again. Wow, that's awesome, Kyle. You're such a smart guy, Kyle. How do I grow up to be like you, Kyle? It's fucked up. It is kind of just that easy. You're so funny, Brendan. Oh, thanks. Wow. You should be my close and personal friend. Here, 1.5 gigabytes of Agumon feet pictures, just for you. My friends realized I'm the most extroverted one, so now they deploy me on people they want to talk to. I used to be that way until retail, and now I don't want to deal with people unless I absolutely have to. If I don't have to deal with people, I'm not going to. I get why my grandparents are the way they are. Palace Piedmons. What's a pediment? What gem did I miss? Gem? There's a dirty gem? Where are the gems and jewels at? Reading how to manipulate the masses into giving you money on the bus and nodding enthusiastically every time. Some people need that shit, though, where it's just like, they don't know that if you just, like, repeat somebody's name and nod and smile at them, that'll get you pretty far with a lot of people. Oh man, to be able to make friends, I have to be like fucking nice. Whoa, that's insane. You don't even gotta be real nice. You can be fake nice. Where the fuck the gems at, dude? That's my secret, Captain. I'm always fake nice. Ah, this is a pediment. So I just need the funny gem. Where the fuck the gem's at? Me walking into a jewelry store and they're completely and utterly empty. Where the fuck are the gems at, dude? Huh. I thought there were supposed to be gems in here. You want a cookie? Nah, I'm fine, dear. What'd that do, huh? Huh? Oh, that's the gem. What the fuck? Oh my god, oh my god. It's happening. It's happening. Oh my god. The gem! Oh, destroy the volcano! Everyone is here! How did you miss that? I didn't see it. Oh! What? I didn't know that it was going to just destroy the plane. All right. You caused this, I did this. There we go. Base game defeated. Thank goodness. Power washed. All right, bring me the Shrek Swamp immediately. Take me to Duloc now. Truck. Oh, do they do it weird with it where, like, it's a special power washer? Oh, do you gotta use the special power washer for it? Oh, but you get the triple one. Rest assured, Knight, those responsible for this. Lord Farquaad is texting me! You're crazy. Guys, can you believe it? Lord Farquaad is texting me. Somebody once told me the world was going to roll me. I am not the sharpest tool in the shed. Lord Farquaad texting me at 3 a.m.? True. Oh, I gotta make sure you're wedding. Yeah, you're marrying Fiona. Right. Shit, dog. Where the fucked up little Buppets at? How it do looking? How it do locking? Hello, it is me, Lord Farquaad. May I have your credit card? I'm looking to marry Princess Fiona. Would you please give me your credit card information so I can buy wedding gift? I will say it from you. Oh man, I can't believe they threw egg on Farquaad. They egg up his fucking tapestry, dude. God damn, poor guy. Egg all up on his tapestry. Oh, the lowercase f. I don't know, man. I can't imagine Lord Farquaad's face from Shrek anymore because all I see is Markiplier E. Well, E, that's all I see anymore. I don't see anything else. All I can see is E. Oh my god, the Duloc trash can! Feed me! Yes, sir, I'm working on it. Yes, sir. He hungers. Sorry, the creature demands to be fed. I must feed the creature. I must hydrate. Quickly now. Water me. Water me with your pee. I have to feed the creature. That's what I do, dude. I sit in Duloc. I feed the creature. What else they got around here? Okay, so it's not as much as I thought. I thought this was going to be like a lot, but it's not actually that much. Cleaning Lord Farquaad trash can almost make you wish for a nuclear winter. Oh yeah, where's the puppet display at? This is important. You're right. This would be bullshit without the puppet display. Oh shit. There they are. I got them. Shine your shoes, wipe your face. Duloc. There they are. We got them. It'd be stupid if they built Duloc but no puppet. Where's the wrestling ring at though? Real shit. Where's Shriek at? I have yet to see Shriek. Oh wait, can I pull the lever? Oh yeah, I don't think you can pull the lever, damn it. No wrestling pit? Damn it. This is why they need a Shrek 2 expansion. That way I can hear. Can't stop thinking about love. Where Donkey at? Where my friend Shriek? What have you done with him, my close and personal friend Shriek? Feeling like a Shrek on a leash? What is it? Feeling like a Shrek in the Drek? No, I don't think that'd work. Freak on a leash. Shrek on a Drek. Shrek in some Drek? Shrek down in heck. Shrek eat Tex-Mex? Freak on a Shreesh? Still can't get over there about all the DLCs to this game are batshit insane. Gives me more things to clean. You got time to clean, you got time to lean. Yeah, step on him. Step on him. Get him, Mandalore Gaming. Get him. The second, if we do end up recording Perilous today, the second I get in call with Mandy, I'm going to be like, why you step on Lord Farquaad, man? What happened? Why you do that? Why is Parappa the Rappa music playing? Am I losing it? This is a funky video game music mix. You're not losing it. I'm just playing funky video game music mix. Mandy needs to review the Shrek games. I'm glad that Mandy is in charge of my channel and not anybody who says Mandy should review the... I slammed my penis in a car door. You slammed your penis in the car door. You know, since I've been watching, like, the Looney Tunes show again, gotta put respect on Daffy Duck. I do laugh every time he says, "Mother." Would you still love Shelby if she were the Shrek worm and you were a donkey? A worm. The dragon? Yeah. No, 100%. They made that relationship in the Shrek movies physiologically possible. Yeah, if I was donkey and my wife was the dragon... I mean, I'm not as scaly, but they did make the dragon in Shrek kind of hot. So that's 100%. That's on them. They shouldn't have made the Shrek dragon that hot. Stop. That's what they should have done. They shouldn't have made the dragon hot. What the fuck's up with that? Why'd they do that? All they did was add eyelashes? Yeah, why'd they do that? What the fuck? They added lip eyeliner and lipstick too, and yeah, and a fat ass. Why they're... They didn't have to do that, but they did it anyway. You better be power washing over there. Yes, sir, Lord Farquaad. I'm not talking about a dragon's fat ass. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. I wouldn't possibly. Couldn't be me. Honestly, I'm probably going to give it to New Shrek. It might end up being a secret banger. Puss in Boots' Last Wish was good to the point where I'm like, I'm going to give DreamWorks another chance here. I looked her up as a refresher, and she do kind of be bad, though. That's what I'm saying. I should probably watch The Last Wish. It's good. I watched it in theaters and my wife fell asleep during it. I was like, how the fuck did you fall asleep? It was pretty good. And she was like, I don't know, I was just tired. Why did Shrek have 5 kids? Ogre replacement theory? No, fuck. Awful. I don't know, he just liked to fuck. Where's he gonna get a condom from? Back in those days, you fuck 5 times, you have 5 kids. I mean, it is a world with magic, but like, you fuck 5 times, you have 5 kids. He was out there straight up slapping it, and by it, I mean her vagina. She popped all 5 at once. Oh, did she have? Oh, that's right, because they were. Oh, right. So he had sex once. That's the. Okay. No, you're right. Shrek had sex 1 time. Canonically, Shrek has fucked 1 time. Got it. Good deal. Good deal. His 5 green kids. We did another Mutants and Masterminds game last night. I was a little out of it last night, so I don't think I did too much, but I was trying to think of Imaginathan bits that I did, and it was mostly trying to weight check our new base. Oh, no, I did do something fucked up as Imaginathan. That's right. Our Mutants and Masterminds game, it's a superhero tabletop, and I play a character who has the ability to create objects. All of my points went into create objects, and so his name is Imaginathan. He can summon things with the power of his imagination. We were talking to a realtor, and instead of like trying to haggle with a realtor normally, I tried to convince him that I could go back in time anytime I want by summoning a picture of him approximately to what he would look like as a baby. And I told him I would fuck up his entire timeline without him knowing if he didn't give us a discount. Now, Nathan can't time travel, but I did almost have this guy convinced that I could. I did also summon a porcelain baby with his head, and the baby's head would slowly look towards him no matter where he was. Otherwise, we didn't do any like crazy combat things because we had a group member missing, but we got like some despicable RP done. Could Imaginathan create a time machine? No, so like the way that I have Imaginathan set up is if he can make like a pair of binoculars, but only because he has taken them apart and looked at them. He can make walkie-talkies, but only because he has to make something more complex, he has to actually look at it, take it apart, and make it. That's why his vehicle of choice is an invisible moped, because he can just make that. Because he has taken apart a moped before. His powers are limited. Like, he could make a gun if he took apart a gun, but he couldn't make the ammo or, like, the chemicals for it. He could make a time machine if he found the time machine and was able to successfully disassemble it and reassemble it. Can he create life? Imaginathan cannot create life. No. He can make incredibly lifelike mannequins, though, and then move them with strings, so. Doesn't mean Imaginathan is Chuck Green from Dead Rising. No, because he can apparate bowling balls on top of people's heads. So he can't fuck? No, Imaginathan can't fuck. He's stuck in a unicorn onesie. That's part of his curse. He cannot remove nor take off the unicorn onesie. It's like a second skin. Nobody knows how he goes to the bathroom. He just can. What if he made a bullet? Then he could summon bullets? No, but he can't do the gunpowder. He can't do liquids or like chemical compounds. Like he can't summon a bunch of plastic explosive. How do you take apart a bowling ball? Bowling ball's simple. It's a simple object. And also, I don't know, dude, Dremel? Saw? God, we also had another vampire game this week. So my dad pyre got some work done. We were picking out our, like, I guess our domain in Vampire the Masquerade. And kind of the first thing I ended up doing was we decided to take over this park. And I broke into the park bathroom and started fixing it up. I love having a vampire who has a knowledge hungry check, where if he has a chance to learn anything that dads would enjoy, he has to make a roll against himself. Otherwise, he only wants to sit there and learn about dad knowledge, like grilling or home maintenance or sports. You're getting so much tabletop action, I'm jealous. You gotta talk to your friend. Get a monthly game going. You are the funny one. No, I'm the fucked up and crazy one. I just like to do bits. The problem is in tabletop, whenever I play as a player, if I make a character, I either make a selfless character where I'm like, this character is good for the party, I'll make them serious, I'll write them a serious backstory, or I make a selfish character wherein I just want to do bits. I want to play, I want to role play, but I also want to just do bits. If Imagine Nathan saw a 3D assembly video, could he figure out through that, or does he have to be physical? I think it has to be tactile. I think he's a tactile learner. But upside, remember, with my create power in that game, since it's like pretty much maxed out, I can make almost anything within a 15-foot radius. With a 15-foot radius, up to 800 tons. What if there are two or more funny jokesters? The stronger one eats the weaker one. I've been eaten a couple of times. It sucks. You pass through the intestines. They fucking vor you. It's comedy vor. You either die the funny guy or live long enough to see yourself become the straight man. Like, it's... What if I'm gay? No, the straight man is... I know it's a joke, but the straight man is like an improv term. Or a comedy term. The straight man is the person who reacts to the funny man. What if I have scoliosis? Get bent, I guess. I don't know. Get crazy, get bent, go stupid. I don't know. Up to you, dog. It's your life. We're all just living in it. So what does the gay man do? I'm not going to lie, you asking me that like I'm a sex ed teacher. Buddy, I'm just the gym teacher. Read the literature provided. I can't answer these questions. I'm the gym teacher. I'm just here because the home ec teacher, I had to fill in for her. I didn't know this was on the docket for today. I didn't know sexual education was on the docket. We're going to watch a Bill Nye video about it. You just watch that, okay? Bill Nye will tell you everything you got to know. I can't answer these questions. I'm too busy thinking about new ways to fuck up dodgeball and make dodgeball crazy. Does Bill Nye have sex? I don't know, man. Neil deGrasse Tyson and Stephen Hawking both cheated on their wives. So, like, I assume that, like, dudes like that, they hit it because they know theorems and shit. Bill Nye has kids. Yeah, Bill Nye fucks. Bill Nye's a real scientist. He can't cheat. True, he's like an engineer, right? Was he a civil or mechanical engineer? trainer, can we play soccer instead? You should have said gym teacher, because now I'm thinking like you are just a Pikachu and you are just living in my orb. You are a Pokemon? Go back into the fucking orb. Yeah, that's why he's the science guy, not Bill Nye the Scientist. I did finally catch up on Smiling Friends. I did not know that you could just do that. That bit in Smiling Friends where it's like they genuinely, Bill Nye just fucking dies. I didn't know you could. I know it's parody, but like, I didn't know you could have Bill Nye, a real person, horrifically burn and then slowly desiccate into a little Bill Nye mummy. He dies. Yeah. Not only he does, it's not about the death, it's about the dying in the incredibly horrifying and realistic way. Pika, oh, don't buy into the bit, son of a bitch. You're fucking, don't, damn it. Fuck, this is what I get for raising a yes and chat. They yes and me. For good and for bad. Fuck. Imagine being new and coming to the stream and every chat member is just pretending they're Pikachu. How fucking my social credit goes so down. Fuck. My social credit drastically go down. Oh, shit. This fucking sucks, man. Repeat your mantra, Brendan. To be cringe is to be free. 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 I know. Mahoy Manoy. Brendan casually activating all the sleeper agents in the audience. Yeah, okay, Pokemon kids. Tell me what Pokemon card you destroyed as a kid and now you're fucking still mad at yourself. As an adult years later because you could have sold it for money. I'm Pakistani, so most of mine were bootleg anyway. Ah, fair. I never had bootleg Pokemon cards. Got really into Digimon cards for a little bit as a kid, and got really mad that nobody at school wanted to get into Digimon cards. Or Dragon Ball Z cards. It was only Pokemon. Kind of bullshit, IMO. Nobody wanted to trade Agumon with me. Or Metabots. Once again, I kept getting into the most niche shit as a kid and nobody ever was into it. Some bullshit. My life be like the special from the Lego movie. Everyone had that kid with the fake card with like 1,000,000 health. I had a friend, I don't know where he got it from. I had a friend in like middle school who the church that he went to made fake Pokemon cards that had Bible verses on them. So one of I can't remember what it was, but it was one of them was like Pikachu and he was praying in front of the cross and then it just had a Bible verse on there. No health, no attack, no anything. Pokemon logo on the back, but it was a cross. No idea where they got those from, but I remember it vividly. I think they just made them at the church. Fucked up that in the Lego world, hedges just look like hedges. Ah, that would have been a really hard DLC, honestly. That's one that's surprising for this game. They never did like a Lego Power Washer. I wonder if that'll happen for 2. That's kind of something I want to see. Oh, could you imagine like spraying the water studs out of the Power Washer? Imagine Nintendo lawyers going after the Catholic Church. Dude, imagine the Digimon lawyers when they found out that, like, fucking the Pope is named Pope Leomon. Take them for all they're worth. Maybe Lego doesn't want to be associated with dirt. If they didn't want to be associated with dirt, then they never would have made Lego Horizon. Couldn't catch my ass being the Pope because I would do Pope Where Garurumon the first. You get to pick your Pope name. Fuck you. Lego loves Dewey. Is Lego Horizon even worth it for like just a quick like see what the fuck is up kind of play? I gotta go back through Horizon 1 at some point on stream and then play Forbidden West just so I can feel like something. Pope Labubu, fuck yeah. Fuck you on Pope Jesus. You would probably be Pope Jesus the first because Jesus wasn't the first Pope. That was Paul? Yeah, that was Paul. The Lego Horizon game I heard isn't good. Yeah, I would not be surprised. Like, Horizon in and of itself isn't even that bad of a game. It's just like wild. I mean, we talk about this all the time because I bring it up and then I'm just like, oh yeah, this is something I can talk about. Horizon itself isn't even that bad of a game. It's just, I don't ever think it was like franchise worthy. I always thought it was just fine. Paul the Monkey? Yeah, from the end of the cartoons you watch where he says, hi, I'm Paul. He said, hi, I'm Paul, so you don't have to. I miss Lego Dimensions. They were cool. You, should blame Skylanders and Disney Infinity because the space for Toys to Life was so fucking overcrowded that I don't blame Lego Dimensions because Lego Dimensions was kind of cool to be able to get a little Lego set with like a character you liked and then also be able to play as them in a video game setting. But the store shelves were so full of like Skylander crap and Disney Infinity crap because those were coming out when I was working at GameStop. That like Toys to Life death was inevitable. Especially when Activision was putting out like a Skylanders game every fucking year or every other year. Trying to capitalize on plastic waste. At least kind of props to them. At least like Skylanders you got for other Skylanders game worked on like newer Skylander game. Nintendo had their own take on it too. Yeah, well, Amiibos... The thing about all of those, like Toys to Life, Amiibo and Lego Dimensions were kind of the most interesting Toys to Life because at the end of the day, the figures are at least nice. Like Amiibos they're a nice quality. They're nice little things. They're nice little figures you can put on a shelf. And they're more quality, they're more aesthetically pleasing than Funko Pops. Because figure of Nintendo character I like directly from Nintendo. With like a pretty good build quality on them. Versus Skylanders and Disney Infinity, which were just cheap, like, dreck. Yeah, I know it's a low bar, but, like, I don't know, the Metroid Amiibo I have has a squishy head. That's neat. KFC Amiibo, Kentunko Funko Chunko, you're crazy. You're out of your mind. You better go back to Bourbon Street with that shit you're sipping. Yeah, Amiibos at least look nice. And like Lego Dimensions, they were Legos. You're a quiet one, aren't you? Can you please stop texting me, Farquad? What the fuck, dude? I'm surprised they never did Toys to Life again, like it died hard. Well, it died, and then Ubisoft was really late to the game with Starlink, and then that also died. Ubisoft and being late to the game. Name a better combination. Oh, thank you, Voidfather, for the raid. Yeah, I gotta text Lord Farquaad to back the fuck off. Thinking about how there was a time when Guitar Hero Rock Band were big and everybody was stuck with these big, stupid plastic guitars and drums that you use with one game and then they just take up space. Yeah, now we got Fortnite Festival. Which, like, they technically can't kill because they've invested too much money into it. And you get peripherals for that shit. They try to get him with NFTs and ate shit. Ubisoft and eating shit. Name a more pleasant combination. Can you send me some pics of you, Lord Farquaad? Can you send me pics of you shirtless and crawling around on the ground like a baby? No! Square Enix and eating shit, also a delightful combination. All right, get the little castle tower here. What else I fucking missing here? There we go. Little one there. There we go, working on it. Sorry for the raid and fade. Go to sleep after a 23-hour stream. Have a big sleep, dog. Get yourself a big fucking snooze. Where's the swamp? You gotta do Duloc first. It's part of the Shrek story. We're Dulocking around. This filth go crazy. Swamp edging, yeah. I mean, that is where Shrek kind of live. He live at the edge of the swamp. Oh, yumptious. Look at this. How you power wash a fucking tree? Yeah. We work on the funny entrance road. I think this is almost done. I just gotta find a couple of spots. There's still trouble spots here.
That was good.
You have to power wash the tree after the local bear wipes his ass with it. Dude, I'm still thinking about how in Aspen, from that book I read forever ago on bears and like animal crimes, how in Aspen, instead of like dealing with the bear problem, they decided to plant a bunch of trees in the middle of the town with that bear fruit that bears fucking love to eat. With park rangers and wildlife conservationists being like, hey, don't do that. Bears are going to come even further into town. And rich people in Aspen being like, but the trees are pretty. You deal with the bears. We're going to make the berries. You'll just have to the bears will just have to put up with it. They're just going to have to not eat the berries. Bear killed somebody in my city. It's the same exact situation. I mean, I've talked about it. You should read, Mary Roach wrote a book on animal crime. I think Fuzz by Mary Roach. It's a really interesting book that talks about how animals throughout the years, how different kinds of animals have been like, quote unquote, prosecuted for like crimes, but also how like, we don't do enough in terms of like mitigating human to animal harm and animal to human harm. And the ways that people want us to deal with it humanely don't fucking work a lot of the time. Like, a big thing with bear crime. I've talked about this before because I read that book last year. But a big thing with like bears is that the best way to deal with bears is people need to take accountability, lock up their garbage, and make sure their houses are locked and safe in like bear country, right? But because people don't lock their trash cans and people do not like fucking take care of their shit because they're privileged and they don't care, the bears get into houses and it creates a pattern of that bear. If that bear isn't neutralized or killed, that bear will continue that behavior until somebody dies and even go on and teach their kids that behavior. And then more bears will die because more bears will be getting the human garbage and assaulting people. Like a big thing that conservationists are into is like relocating the bears. Problem is bears just go back. Bears straight up just fucking go back to the place where they were eating. You can put a bear 100 miles out of the city and it will inevitably just find its way fucking back. And part of it is like, oh yeah, don't kill the poor bear. But if that bear creates a pattern and is no longer scared of humans, then that bear will inevitably lead to a human-bear confrontation. And then that bear has to be put down anyway. And then resources get taken away from wildlife, like park rangers and wildlife conservationists, because people are angry that they had to kill the poor bear. And it's not the bear's fucking fault, it's the people's fucking fault. Because they allowed the bear to eat the fucking food. The bear just an animal. He eat the fucking food. It's 100% on the fucking people. So not only like they get funds taken away because you don't need that much money to control a bear, but also because we should take their funds away because they're killing the bears. And we love the bears. And you can't find like a happy medium. And the happy medium is individuals need to be more responsible with their garbage. And people don't want to, be more responsible. Same as like bears will break into rich people homes and people will not contact like wildlife rangers and park rangers about the bears because they know the bear will get killed. And then once again, you're perpetuating the cycle of bear on eat food, bear on go kill human. And it's like, here's the thing. If you live in an affluent area and a bear breaks into your home, tell people, tell wildlife rangers, tell animal control. Don't just be like, oh, sweet bear, he just broke into my house and ate all my eggs. I'll fix the door, lock the door, and he won't come back. He will come back. Bear-proof trash cans also are not that bear-proof. If you live in bear country, unless you have like a big metal dumpster, you shouldn't leave like a trash can outside. The bear will get into a plastic garbage bin. Like I have seen it happen. In Colorado one year, while we were there, a bear ripped into the garbage can at the house we were staying at, and I had to clean up bear shit with a shovel. And it wasn't even bear-proof. It was just a plastic garbage can with a lock on it. Blew my fucking mind. At least you didn't have to clean a bear shit with your bare hands. True! Bears are powerful, persistent, and they learn. It's good to be careful with bears. They're not, they're not, why not friend? Why friend-shaped? I still remember the one time I saw a bear in, like, downtown Telluride, and some people were, like, walking up closer and closer to it to try to get, like, a picture of it. And I just was like, no. Stop. Put your fucking phone away. Stop. Have 3 seconds of common sense. We had a hog problem here last year in the city. Had to swap trash cans from flippable metal cans to old post-communist trash cans made of solid concrete. Hogs will get in there. If the hogs are hungry, the hogs will get in there. You can't get between a hog and its meal. If the hog be hungry, the hog will eat. We had a problem with wolves a few years ago. Motherfuckers just ate everything in the area. A lot of it, too, is like, how do you punish people, you know, for, like, leaving their shit unlocked? There was a story in Fuzz where a restaurant owner left, like, a garbage can open, and the author was doing a ride-along with, like, a ranger in the city who, like, deals with the bear population, essentially. And they had found a bear gorging on, like, a dumpster because the restaurant had left the dumpster open. The problem is, because it's not a dumpster for just that restaurant, multiple businesses use it. Who do you fine? My opinion is everybody who uses that dumpster. Now, that's shitty because you can't figure out who did it, but I mean, sometimes you got to go nuclear and shit like that, in my opinion. Everybody gets in trouble. Fuck you. Every business who uses that dumpster, fuck you. Everybody get in trouble. We go nuclear on this shit. We go zero tolerance on this shit. And if the other businesses that didn't do it are pissed about it, then they get to excommunicate the other business. Call them out. Take out full-page ads calling them losers. Start some real fucking awesome fights. Get into some real local drama. It's not shitty. What's shitty is trying to bypass the fine by pulling bullshit. I mean, a nuclear option is only shitty because imagine you run a business and your business is near a restaurant that never closes their dumpster, and you're always incredibly careful about, like, what you do when you're out there dumping the garbage out after the day. And you're always fucking locking it. And then the restaurant near you is just, like, getting out there every couple of hours, dumping soup in there. Big, smelly, yummy bear soup. And then they're never fucking locking it because, well, it's easier if it's unlocked. And then you get fined alongside that. That kind of sucks. Businesses will lock their dumpster like it's Fort Knox if they see homeless people getting food, but when they need to keep out bears, it's somehow not an issue. Yeah! We live in a society. What if the Joker was a bear? Holy shit. What the fuck? What if the Joker was a bear? I don't think he'd be a bear, but what if the Joker was a bear? What the fuck? What if the Joker was a bear? What if the Joker was hanging out in the goddamn by the river and he was just slapping a big salmon out of the fucking river? Dang, I'm onto something. What if the Joker was a bear? What if the Joker was into really into hunting salmon down by the river? What if the Joker was a fucking bear? What the fuck? Really getting somewhere with this one. What if the Joker was a bear? Holy shit. $1 million idea. Oh, I read, so I caught up on Absolute Batman, and then I decided to go read Absolute Wonder Woman. Whoever told me that Absolute Wonder Woman is peak, you're right. Absolute Batman is like utter dog slop. It's shit, but like fun shit. Absolute Wonder Woman is genuinely good. It's really good. You need to read Martian Manhunter, Brendan. Dak also told me this, I know. I suppose you'd be wondering why you didn't go rescue my betrothed personally. Okay, Farquaad, whatever, dude. Give me the plot of the movies. Yes, please, spell it out for me. I've seen Shriek. Martian Mindfucker goes insane. I know, I gotta read it. I was actually surprised that, like, Batman is the kind of shit one. It's fun, but also it just... I really hate the idea of middle-class Batman, and then he's just acquiring all the same things a normal Batman would by being like, it's because I stole. And I work construction. So obviously I can have the time, the energy, and the resources to build like 1 billion bat caves all over the city. It's like, Buddy, like, at that point, he's still just rich. Remember the giant dump truck? I remember the incredibly giant dump truck, yeah. That made absolutely no fucking sense out of nowhere. You know what the least realistic thing in Absolute Batman is? And how you know it was written by a fucking nerd? Batman gets a full ride scholarship from football to college. He tears his ACL and they still let him keep the scholarship. That's how you know Absolute Batman. In Gotham, that's how you know Absolute Batman is fucking dog shit. They let him keep his full ride sports scholarship to finish his college. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Hey. Unfucking believable. My immersion ruined. Me reading comic books would be like, excuse me, did you know, written on the page, Batman, not real. Brendan turns into Linkara. I'm just saying, man. It's just kind of like, if you're going to do middle-class Batman without actually committing to the bit, it feels like shortcuts are taken. Alongside Batman needing half of his rogues gallery to be like his childhood friends, helping him along the way, but he still needs to, like, steal vast resources? Come on. There was a better way to do this. Still fucking cool moments in that. Like when he's got the bat tentacles and he says knock knock with a bat flamethrower and he uses his bat axe to cut off a guy's hand. It's still slop peak. It's just my immersion. Welcome to Top the Fourth Crawl, where bad comics grown. Brendaniel, he's a man, bald, doesn't wear a hat. This is the thing. Like, I tried when I was bald, I tried to be a hat guy. And I got a couple of hats that fit or beanies, and I'm just not a hat guy. It's bald or nothing when I have to shave it off. Middle-class Batman just cripples his victims in particular so they can't commit crimes. I remember when middle-class Absolute Batman gets onto a yacht to fight Black Mask, and then he punts a child. Pretty good moment. Absolute Batman is, I mean, I think the best part about it is you don't take it serious. You don't take any of it seriously. You can't. You're going to lose your mind if you try to take it seriously. Middle-class Batman is just actually upper-class Batman who lied about being middle-class. That's my problem, is his resources. If you were going to do like a Batman, but he's not rich, my problem with it ends up invariably being that he doesn't get resources in a realistic way for the amount of money that his family is supposed to have. So basically, you just have built a version of Batman where he cuts off dudes' hands, he kicks kids, and then his mom is alive. And then Killer Croc and the Riddler and the Penguin are all his friends from school. Like it. Problem is, you can't have a Batman that's not rich and also have him be like a Justice League tier. He's going to be a street guy. We have Daredevil. That's my thing. Daredevil does what a middle-class Batman would do, but way more interesting. And he barely even has a superpower. I'm going to say it. In some ways, Daredevil is cooler than Batman. Holy shit, his parents aren't corpses? Yeah. So Batman, his dad is a teacher in Absolute Batman, and he dies in a zoo incident where Bruce Wayne gets locked in a bat exhibit. I respect Daredevil over Batman. Daredevil way cooler. He got to deal with being a lawyer, and he blind, and he kick and punch him. Daredevil also getting into like cosmic shit is kind of some of the funniest shit ever, because he's just like, I don't know what to do here, man. I'm just a blind guy who punch. Oh yeah, the zoo trauma where he gets locked in a room with bats with a bunch of other kids, but only he is traumatized enough to become the Batman. I mean, to be fair, the bat trauma and the dad dying on the other side of the door, you know, for the other kids, it's just their teacher dying. For Bruce, it's his dad. Good thing Bruce didn't fall in the gorilla cage. Could you imagine, though? Imagine if instead of using, like, Fallout Power Fists, Gorilla Man pulled out, like, the Hulk hands, but they were big gorilla fists. No, cops love the Punisher. They don't love Batman. And cops don't even like the Punisher. They just like that he has a cool skull. The Punisher hate cops. The Punisher is just a, you know, he is just a piece of shit. And he knows he's a piece of shit. And he's best when he's like, yeah, I'm a piece of shit, but like, I'm going to kill the bad guy. And I'm going to just keep being a piece of shit. Guy who's a serial killer, Punisher kills him. Guy who steal a stick of gum, Punisher kill him. Were you stealing from the grocery store to feed your family? Sorry, buddy, crime doesn't pay. 18 bullets to the head. Superhero comics really do be like, don't kill the villain. It will invariably like continue the cycle and a worse villain may be born. But in actuality, it's just like, oh yeah, we killed all the villains with the wacky superpowers. They're just dead. Oh. Huh, weird. No. Do I wag my finger at the guy who stole a loaf of bread, or do I shoot him point blank? Interesting. Well, if he died, no more loaf of bread stealing. Please just kill the Joker. He's not insane. He's just a fucking sadist. No, but if Batman killed the Joker, then the Joker win. You don't get it. If Batman killed the Joker, then Joker win. I think we need more Batman universes where, like, the Joker tries to come up with an incredible, like, plan, and then he fucks up, like, one little wire, and then he blows himself up. More worlds where the Joker just accidentally just does stupid shit. Like, he builds a giant cartoon bomb, but he fucks up a wire, and then he blows himself up. And then he says, "Mother," like Daffy Duck does before it blows up. That's like a few episodes of the Batman animated series. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a millennial. The Batman animated series is the best representation of Batman in my mind. I don't like any other version of Batman more than that one. Take a lot of work to get me to care about Batman outside of that one. Even Arkham, I think Batman TAS still beats Arkham. How about Beyond? I think Beyond is part of TAS. I don't consider them separate. That continues the canon from TAS. Same shit. The only problem with Beyond was the episode that wasn't in Beyond. The episode of Batman Beyond that was in Justice League Unlimited is the worst part of Batman TAS. Because if you don't know, so there is an episode of Justice League Unlimited that is a Batman Beyond episode. right? And in that episode, it's revealed that Terry from Batman Beyond, they put nanobot cum in Terry's dad's balls. That was Bruce Wayne, like DNA. So making Terry from Batman Beyond technically Bruce Wayne's kid. Insane, didn't need to happen, didn't need to exist. It is an episode of Justice League Unlimited that is just a Batman Beyond episode. It's not even in Batman Beyond. It's not even in Batman TAS. It's in Justice League Unlimited. They put a vial of bat cum inside of Terry's, like, who is Batman Beyond. They put a vial of bat cum inside of his balls and use sci-fi fuckery to cuck. He fucked. Yeah, no, fucked up. All they had to say was he was adopted. He didn't need to be Bruce's kid. There was no reason for him to have to be Bruce's kid in any way, shape, or form. He didn't have to be. He did not need to be physically, like, Terry did not need to be related to Bruce at all, like, in any way, shape, or form. It was unnecessary from the get-go. Like, it didn't need to happen. What if he the gum masher? What if he the gum masher? That's him at the senior citizens home when he's trying to eat a delicious steak, but he can't find his teeth.
There's a crime doesn't pay. Oh, fuck. Oh, my laser.
What is everything named Bat something? Me when I read old Batman comics and he pulls out the Bat Poon. Don't worry, Superman. I'll utilize my Bat Poon in this situation. Ah, I see. The Bat Poon once again. Bat Goon? The Goon helicopter from the Batman Lego game. Every day I'd be summoning that shit. I hate when they make characters related like that. Can't just be some guy. He has to have the Bat DNA. To literally Star Wars, when it's like, actually, you aren't nobody like we previously established. You have to be related to a character that people remember. You're a Palpatine. Fuck you. I don't think that the Star Wars bros with like the podcasts are right. But like, I'm gonna maybe give them like maybe just that one. A broken clock is right twice a day. Dude, what was it? The most insane screenshot of a tweet that I saw where somebody was bitching about Andor and they were like a nerd chronic or something on Twitter. And like they were bitching about Andor in this long thread and I saw the image of it. And then I went into the comments to like read like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? To find out that this guy is like a Star Wars bro, but he was doing like meth and trying to sell meth on Twitter before he became a Star Wars bro. The Star Wars bros are cooked, man. I think they're fucking cooked. Him just being like, yeah, I mean, I used to sell methamphetamine back in then. I used to do and sell methamphetamine. And like now Star Wars is my drug. Out of pocket, some deep fucking Star Wars bro lore. Is he your dad? No, my dad wouldn't care about Star Wars. My dad loved Destiny. My dad would do a hit of meth and then play a bunch of Destiny 1. We're a little bit different. Take a slump of some methamphetamine and do some, go on that, the yub-nub, and then do some strikes and some raids. Damn, your dad has a Twitter? My dad does have a Twitter. I found out from my brother like last year, and it's, what is it? His Twitter description, I think, is, I have 8 kids and they all hate me. And I just laughed so fucking hard when I found out. Bro caught me laughing in the fucking club. Does he really have 8 kids? Yeah. Don't worry though, I'm the oldest. Whip whip wahoo. He has 8 kids and not a single one of them talks to him. But I got 7 other siblings. I got probably more than that, honestly. My dad was doing fucking methamphetamine Genghis Khan shit all across the Midwest. Like, I don't... if I ever did, like, if 23andMe or Ancestry.com, if I ever ended up doing anything like that, there'd be a lot of pings. Meth con? Pretty much a meth con, yeah. So your dad is a lukewarm Trevor from GTA? Yeah, 10% of Iowans will have Brendaniel DNA. I don't know, man. I have like 4 sisters that I've met, and for the most part, they're all living their lives, having a good life. I think the oldest is doing college right now. Imagine seeing an army of Brendans. Oh, I wouldn't wish that on you. You don't want that. Listen, you can't even handle one of me. I'm not even the way I am because of the DNA from my dad. I'm the way I am because of the DNA from my mom, all right? I am my mother's son. You gonna invite them to family reunions? I'm not gonna do family reunions. It'd be nice to reconnect and talk. I don't want them to look at my face and then see my dad and then be like, oh, ew. Yeah, I am my grandma's grandson and my mother's son. We can hold the reunions in the meth barn. I'm not going back to the farm, man. One thing I know for certain in my life is I will never return back to the farm. I am not going back to the farm. Never again. I'm not walking down memory lane for that. I'm never going back to the farm. When I was over around that part of Iowa last year for my 3rd grandma's funeral, I was thinking about it. And I was thinking about asking my mom to, like, can you stop by the farm? Because I kind of want to see it. And then I was like, no, you know what? I don't want to be near the farm. Was it last year or the year before? Can't remember. No, I think it was last year. The call of the family business. No, I kind of just wanted to see the farm again. Get it back into my, like, mind palace. One last job, Brendan. What was one last job for me? I wasn't involved in the family business in any way. Listen, on the farm, I had no friends. I would go outside and throw Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards on the ground and pretend they were alive. Is that my one last job? Is fucking Blastoise coming out of the shadows? Like, one more time, Brendan. One more time, buddy. Shelby, this is it. This is where my father made the meth. No. Go back to the meth barn, Brendan. See what has become of it. I bet a nice, normal family lives there now. I don't want to be that guy who comes over. Hey, my dad used to make drugs in this house. Can I check it out again? Good old-fashioned walk down memory lane. Like, fuck that, dude. Trauma dumping on strangers again, Brendan? No. What if it's a younger second guy exactly like your dad? I don't know. I wouldn't care. I'm out of there. I'm not going to the farm in the first place. probably a wedding venue. It's not a wedding venue. Somebody lives there. I found it on Google Maps a while back. Is Jeepers Creepers accurate through your experience on the farm, Brendan? No. Well, you got to remember, so the farm that I lived on, my dad rented the farmhouse and the barns. He wasn't a farmer, right? And so, like, even though there were a lot of farm kids in the area, I didn't do, like, farm chores. I would just stay in the house, play video game, look, read, go outside, play with the cats, like... I did farm chores like once in my life when I went over to a friend's house for, it was the Talented and Gifted trip to mock trial. I was like, this sucks. Fuck this. Why are they you gotta wake up every day at 4 a.m. before you go to school and do farm chores? Fuck this. And then I went over there to stay the night because it was easier to pick me up, and then they made me wake up at 4 a.m. and do farm chores with him. Fuck that. Did you dig potatoes? No, I fed chicken. I fed goat. I look at cow, I point at cow, and I go, oh. You've heard of soy face. Get ready for milk face. I don't know about that one. Insane to make somebody else's kid do farm chores? That's what I was fucking thinking. But farmers do love free labor. Listen, like, your kid's not going to make friends if he invites people over and then you make his friends do farm chores. Like, it... You got to set aside a day. Let him chill a little bit. But nope. Got to do farm chores, boy. Better feed those chickens. Feed the chicken if you want to play Xbox. I don't mind being asked, but it's always assumed. I mind being asked. You're not getting my ass to do farm chores. Fuck off. I want to play Lego and eat Big Chip. Stop trying to build. It'll build your character. I don't need to build character. I have enough of that. Buddy, I got enough character. I got enough character to fill like 5 FBI dossiers. Like, I don't need more fucking character. They got folders on me. I don't need any more. Back in my day, my friends would come over just to help with chores. But yeah, reading Stephen King book. Be like, and the kids, they went out to the farm, and they love doing farm chores in the morning and at night. And they love doing farm chores. They got $1 for each chore they did. Then they found a dead body, and then the dead body turned into a car. Thank you, Stephen King. Amazing writer. A hero of our times, genuinely. Please, live long enough to keep writing dog shit, Mr. King. I know he's in his 70s. I know he's almost 80. Please keep him alive long enough to write more dog shit. What King book are you on? The Talisman, which I didn't think I'd like, and I kind of like it. Didn't think I'd like The Talisman. Kind of weirdly like it, though. It's that good mix between, like, fantasy and horror where I think King does best. That's why I really like The Stand. Haven't heard of that one? Basically, The Talisman is weird. It's basically like there are two worlds, our world and this place called the Territories. And this kid has to go on, like, an adventure to California to save his mom. Because in the Territories, his mom's other is like the queen, and so he has to like flip between the real world and the Territories on this trip to California. And it's co-written by King and another author. Is it connected to Dark Tower? I don't know, man. A lot of technically aren't all King's works connected to Dark Tower because he's a person in that. He's literally a character in the Dark Tower. As himself. He does a what is it? A nostalgia critic. God, what's the third movie? The third nostalgia critic movie? Somebody here knows. There's Kickassia, there's Suburban Nights, and then there's the third one. The Wall? No, not The Wall. To Boldly Flee, you're right. Yeah, Stephen King does it to boldly flee and writes himself into Dark Tower. All right, we're going to have to get the ladder for that. Oh, yep, I know. We got the whole... Oh, boy, the merch. Oh, the Farquaad merch. Oh, they got the merch dirty. God damn. Fiona, where are my gamer sups? Type shit. Dark Tower had such a plain ending after all the buildup. It's not about the destination a lot of the time, dog. It's about the journey. Oh, Nostalgia Critic released a B-movie video the other day? Oh, wow. Crazy. We're back to Jerry Seinfeld, eh? Fiona, I see you bought the new Fortnite skin. Did you use my creator code? Yes, Mr. Farquaad. Would Farquaad's gamer subs be? Short but sweet. What would Brendaniel gamer subs be? Don't buy me 99. It would be Short King, yeah. He wouldn't acknowledge he's short? SMH fake Shrek fans? Nah. I live in the... I'm thinking about the Farquaad AU where, like, it's like Shrek High School and he knows he's short. And he's like the cool kid. Shrek's like a dork and he beats him up every day. You ever seen that? Shrek High School? Pretty crazy. You just haven't read Shrek High School like I have, buddy. You don't get it. It's avant-garde. There we go. That one's clean. Work on you. There's some of the doit and detritus out of here. There we go. Oh shit, bread. They dirtied the bread. What the fuck? Double tapping all the trees while I'm thinking about it, just so I don't miss them. There we go. That wall's done. How's this wall not done yet? Did I miss like a big icky? There we go. Good. Please move you. Yeah, there we go. I was like, there's a big dirty spot there. The dirty job. And Mimi, I gotta do it. I got the wagons all done. Feel like the wagons are done. Oh, well. How much the fuckwad guy paying you for this? 800 fucking $1 Shrekillion. $400,000 exclusively in Shrek coin. I'm still thinking about flight risk when Mark Wahlberg utters titty twister and then just grabs Topher Grace's nipple. Fucked up, dude. That movie's gonna have me fucked up for eons, I think. Yeah, they're gonna add a Brendaniel puppet to the center of town. Nobody will buy, but it'll be cool to see it. What if he kicked you out and you had to live in Shrek Swamp? No! I don't want to live in Bog. I want to be Bog Boy. No! Please don't make me the Bog Boy. I really don't want to be Bog Boy. Sorry. Get down to the bayou. You're a bayou boy again. No. No, don't Bog Boy at me. The only reason I'd ever want to go down to the bog anyway is to ride one of the cool airboats with the big fan on the back. We're looking for the Crocodile Squatch. Crocodile Squatch is real, and he can hurt you, and he is real. Playing the twangly bong banjo. Yeah, the do-do-do-do-do-do. Dueling banjos. Why not dueling fates? My little bog streamer. Oh, no, you're saying that because I get swamp ass. Oh. Watch out for this, Moisty Meyer. Fucking type-op beat. Bayou Daniel, stop it. I don't think I'd be able to survive in the bayou the way the bayou folks do. I could never live in a house that looks akin to Baba Yaga's chicken house. Or could I? I'd swell up. I would grow big and round with bug bite. That's the thing. Being allergic to every kind of bug does definitely have some pros and some cons. Pros, nothing. Cons, everything. You need the chicken legs? That's why John Wick 5, dude. They got to put him in the house with the chicken legs. They really do. If you're going to do anything new with John Wick, maybe the best thing to do is to put him in the chicken leg house. Make him the actual Baba Yaga. Let's see. All right, let me grab this. Baby John Wick be like, he's the boo boo gaga. Sewer John Wick be like, he's the poo poo caca. Finally, comedy is back. We thought it was dead for the longest time, but jokes, they're back on the menu. Skip for the new Scary Movie. No, when they do the new Scary Movie, the way that I know it'll be like the old Scary Movie is if they make a bunch of unnecessary The Matrix references. Just like Scary Movie, what is it, 1, 2, and 3? Oh yeah, I gotta dump in here and get the awning, don't I? Yep. Two is more Kill Bill, I think. No. Well. One was Matrix. Oh, right. Yeah, 2 I don't think had too many Matrix references. 3 had a lot of Matrix references. 1 and 3 definitely did. 1 had the slow down bullet time scene. Baby John Wick is just the Boss Baby. Oh, finally, they're doing it. They're giving Boss Baby a gun in the 5th Boss Baby movie. Boss Baby back in action. This time, Boss Baby kills people. Doing good. No, I saw something I missed. What did I miss? Oh, goddamn it. I need the big ladder. I think if you escape a prison, you should be allowed to be free. I think they should make challenge prisons. Where, like, if you complete the Kill You American Ninja Warrior course, you do get to get out. Never mind. You know what? No, I just remembered. I saw an article. I gotta go and double check it, but I saw an article that the secretary, what is it, Christine Ohm, the lady who killed her dog, that's in charge of like immigration. She wants to create a TV show. It's a game show where people compete to earn American residency status. I saw like an article where she talked about making like a game show where you force people to compete so they can become an American citizen. Yeah, how about we don't? How about we don't? How about we just don't? They had her. Yeah, the lady who shot her dog is the lady in charge of immigration. So. Yeah, a mainstream Mr. Beast prison. Mr. Beast is going to join the Department of Defense. He's going to join the... Oh, God, I don't even want to say it. It just makes me sad, man. Kind of wanted RoboCop? Sorry, you got the most boring dystopia. All of the bad shit, none of the good shit. I tire of the daily torture nexus. So too do I. Yet I persist. Poverty game shows. Taco Bell will be the only restaurant. We don't even get a Thunder. No, well, we don't want a Thunderdome is the thing. We have a Thunderdome. It's like the most dog shit version of the Thunderdome. You watch UFC? That's... It's like the Thunderdome, but boring. Shelby, can you calm down over there? Yelling fuck, fuck, fuck you, fuck you, fuck. Can you chill out a little bit? I know you're baby gamer raging, but can you chill a little bit? Do you need to find a more chill, relaxing game than TF2? You're cursing like a sailor over there, and I respect it. I do, but a really fast and jumpy spy. You should kill that guy then, Shelby. Go for him.
I'm trying.
I believe in you.
No.
Shelby, I believe in you. You got this. You can get him. You got this. I believe in you. You got this. I believe in you.
You shouldn't.
That's stupid. You're my wife. I love you. Stop hurting the person that I love. You, by beating yourself up. You silly. Shelby, I'm not going to join your TF2 game just to kill the spy. I don't have it installed. It's not happening. I do love you. I just don't love you enough to reinstall TF2. I love you, just not enough to play a video game that I don't want to play. I would die for you over reinstalling TF2. I would die for you, but not in TF2. Exactly. Divorce. No. I'm not reinstalling TF2 to kill a spy for my wife.
Why not?
Because I'm in the middle of washing Dulac. Doing my part as a civil servant right now. You should salute me. Thank me for my service. He's a really good spy then. Deserves to live. Yeah, if you're a really good spy, you deserve to live. What's it called when they do the fast jumpy thing? I don't know, Shelby. Bunny hopping? What? What is it? Bunny hopping, yeah. Oh, he's like CS. He's like Counter-Strike surfing on you as the spy. You're fucked. That's high-level spy. If that spy is bee hopping invisible, you're fucked. Yeah, I can't even deal with that. You like jazz? Hi, Brandon. I slept all day. Hi. I hope you had a big sleep. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that spy is covering minor YouTube drama styling on your wife. The ultimate in disrespect. Finding my wife and then recording a video of you killing my wife while covering drama. Genuine hell. Would be honestly, I would take the L on that one. Would be a sicko. I would have to. I see no other option. I would just have to take the L. Nothing you could do, buddy. Guess I'll die, buddy. It would suck so bad seeing yourself get killed over and over again in somebody else's rant video. I think that's what purgatory or hell is like, yeah. Just the devil talking about like his hate of the word groceries, and then it's like a 30-minute rant, and it's just you getting murdered over and over again. God, I fucking hate going to the store buying eggs. What the fuck do you mean $4.99 for a dozen fucking eggs? What the fuck is going on? Yeah, Dante, circles of hell that Dante could never physically imagine. Dante being like, look at all this fucked up shit. Me from the future being like, buddy, it could be worse. Shelby, if you're having trouble, ma'am, then cool a little bit. Take a break. Pause your game. Finally. I can do what my mom did to me. Why don't you just pause your game? It's just a video game. Just pause it. Sorry, I don't mean to make you mad. I love you. I'm just... It feels good to say it to somebody else. I'm not trying to make you mad. It just feels good to say it to somebody else for once. Yeah, take a break. Open some loot boxes. See if you get any epic rares. Shelby, if it is happening, it keeps happening. I'm sorry. 3 spies? Yeah, your game might be cooked. Be better. I don't know. If they're doing really good. Yeah, I told you to get good. I told you to get good while you're raging. How does it feel? Get good, maybe. I don't know. Don't kill me. Get good. I don't know, Shelby. Sounds like you could be getting good right now. You could do some aim trainer. Put the hours in. Tormenting your wife like we torment you, SMH. I learned it from watching you, chat. I learned it from watching you. Me walking into the courthouse. Yeah, I blame my Twitch chat. They made me this way, so they raised me. What's that from? I think it's from like a drug PSA. Don't smoke marijuana. Otherwise, your kids will smoke marijuana and eat Big Burger instead of doing homework. Are you cock-waffling over there now? I just hear you smacking your hands and gasping like somebody just like you're gasping like a Victorian woman who has just found out her jewelry has been stolen. Listen, and then you say nothing. And listen.
I have no defense. It's just that there are 3 spies that are really good. That's like the worst thing in the world.
I'm glad you're having a good time over there. Or a bad. Well, I'm glad you're trying to have a good time over there.
I'm attempting.
Now we're going to have to do this flower cart beds. Ah, this one. All right, do some dubious peepery. Information stand hanging sign. Oh, there we go. Little bit of dirt on that. Oh, it's like right behind the wall there. That's fucking evil. All right, what else? Wagon axles. Oh, the axles on the wagon. That's the wagon they're fucking dragging. I get it. And then this someone. All right, got all the wagon axles, dairy shop windows. Dairy shop windows? Milk.
Welcome aboard on Global Astroliner.
Which dairy shop window? The top one? Oh, that one. That'll do it, yep. All right, give me the big platform. I gotta get up there. Come on. Wish I had a fucking jetpack. Would be so fucking ippin'. But how much money have you spent on TF2 hats? 0. Probably overall in my life, I've probably spent like $30 on TF2 keys. Was never really a TF2 key guy. Probably spent way too much money in Smite back in the day. All right, let me peep. Forge windows. Which one's the Forge? You're the Forge. Which window? Ah, the high windows. Yep. You ever play Counter-Strike, Brendan? I mean, they're not, like, religiously. Bits here and there. I remember doing CS Source and just going to deathmatch lobbies and just playing that shit. But nothing beyond that. Or, like, putting Counter-Strike on a flash drive and then playing it at school. Ah, I see the trim. Okay, that one's a tough one to figure out. There we go. All right. Forge windows. Again, I missed another one. Oh, fuck, the one over here. Yerp. Do you feel you, performed well in-game? Do you feel like you're good at FPS? Why? How much you spend on RuneScape party hats? Ah! Don't worry about it, maybe? I don't know, dude. It's not your fucking problem, dude. Don't fucking worry about it, maybe. I don't know, man. Asking questions you don't want the answers to. Maybe don't fucking worry about it, huh? Maybe don't worry about how much I went to eBay, bought a RuneScape party hat, meet somebody in Grand Exchange. Don't fucking worry about it, huh? Maybe just don't fucking, maybe, you know, check yourself before you wreck yourself, maybe, huh? Maybe just don't fucking worry about it, buddy. Where does the water come from? It's my piss. Very hydrated, very cathed up. We're the kind of man to bet 1K on a CSGO skin auction and not win it. I've never done a CSGO skin auction. I didn't get super into Counter-Strike because I didn't like the round-based combat. I was a Call of Duty kid when I played FPS back in the day because I could just turn the game on and go and then kill guys. Like, It was simple, and it was non-tactical. Done. Easy. Job complete. Where does the runoff go? I drink it. I piss the pee. I drink the pee water. Oh, Hansel's Honeymoon Hideaway. Fuck yeah. Oh, they had the most amazing honeymoon. Awesome. Now I gotta clean the house up. What? Oh, he's gonna say it! What are you doing in my... Oh, we're not at the swamp, are we? My mistake. He didn't say it. This sucks. I thought he was about ready to bust it out. He didn't bust it out. This sucks. Wrong number, who dis? Oh, it's just Shrek. Thanks, man. Bless up, I guess, or whatever. New ogre, who dis? Oh, the onion carriage! Whoa! Huh, my bad. This is more of the mountainside and less of a swamp. Indeed. So they got it this dirty. I guess Shrek do be erupting like Mount Vesuvius. At least, like, canonically. I mean, if this PowerWash sim is canon to Shrek, that means he comes like Mount Vesuvius. I get that. You won the game? Good job. Did you win by calming down, or did you win through the rage? Do you feel like the rage made you stronger, or it made you weaker, Shelby? Okay, it's simmering in the background. That's fair. You're valid. Wonder how bad it smells in that onion carriage. Gonna be smelling even worse because I'm fucking putting a bunch of water in there. That's what I do, Shriek. I clean the world. My final message. Goodbye. Wait, what did I get an achievement for? Wait in the onion carriage for 30 seconds. Oh, okay. Was something supposed to happen? Was there like one of the pigs popped up? What the... I got an achievement for hiding out in the onion carriage. All right. I mean, I was trying to fucking clean it. So... I'm just like, obviously I would be in here. I'm trying to clean it. I don't...
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
I guess I know the Muffin Man, who lives on Drury Lane.
Well, she's married to the Muffin Man.
Every fucking day of my life, dude. Living rent-free in my head since 2001. Alongside 9/11. Where? Now, where am I missing in the seating? But it says this shit's still dirty. But where? There's not like underneath the onion, right? Gonna like attach to it somehow. Oh, on the back side of the seat. Yeah, okay. Good bit. Got it. Cleaned onion. Oh man, cleaning Shrek onion carriage made me want to fucking cry. Not because of the noxious fumes from the onion carriage, but because of the noxious fumes from nostalgia. There we go. Nice. All right, I'm gonna take a little break. Give me a little bit. Let me get. It's only fair if I play gnome music for your enrichment. But yeah, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be back. Where's my gnome playlist here? Fuck, where is it? I gotta scroll all the way down for gnomes. There it is. All right. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I didn't actually have to go to the bathroom. I just wanted to eat like one of my Taco Bell things real quick. Oh, 1 second. Let me fucking pop on the Funky Game Jams. Thank you, Bloodline, for the 18 months. Oh, they got green Shrek goo all over the... Ew. All over the gingerbread house. Oh, my God. That place looks fine to me. Okay, buddy. Why are you texting me about the gunk that you fucking spewed all over? Honey, I have the honeymoon. Time for me to gunk it the fuck up. Ooh, good. It is snot. Good to know. Thanks, man. You were hawking loogies? Hawking loogies at the gingerbread home? Thanks, dude. No, I needed to know that. Thank you, Shriek. Good to fucking know. What a bastard. He do eat eyeball. He do curse. He do live in swamp. I get it. Whatever, man. Shrek love, Shrek life. Shrek's so thick, gotta cut him with knife. Coated in Shrek? It is kind of slime the fuck up in Shrekular goo, ain't it? We're kind of within the goated goo world right now. I'm terrified to see other parts of the... Ooh. Oh. Oh, yeah. No, this is untenable. Absolutely disgusted. They would not get away with this. They're getting a low score on Airbnb for sure. This is why you gotta pay a cleaning fee on Airbnb, because people be like this. At this point, it's kind of funny that, like, Airbnb is just dying and people are just like, why the fuck don't we just use hotels again? Do kind of love the return of the hotel industry and the death of the Airbnb industry. And honestly, Airbnb, like, rentoids did this to themselves by, like, adding more and more fees and more ridiculous rules to their properties. I do love, like, the heyday of Airbnbs, but at this point, like, kind of just want to go to a hotel if I'm traveling. Because guess what? It's cheaper, and you don't have to fucking clean. And who the fuck wants to clean on their fucking vacation? Airbnbs are only good for foreign country vacations. Airbnbs are good for, like, dude trips where you and the bros are all in a house for like 5 days and then everybody is sick of everybody by day 3, but like you're still having an all right time. And then by day 7, your bones are aching and you're like, I want to go home. I want to go home. I can't wait to get home. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be awesome when I get home. Who thought that lodging was hard? It's not that hard. Just put the spackle in the grackle. House would be so soggy. That's what I'm saying. This son of a bitch would be incredibly soggy. The second I wet it up, it's going to fall apart. A 7 out of 5? What? Yeah, 7 out of 5. Well, it's because the all-seeing eye is out there and you can't leave yet. You have to wait for the eye to go away. The horrors persist, and so too should I. A slight stain in the decking? Yeah, you got Mount Vesuvius cum everywhere, buddy. Imagine the smell of Shrek boogers, Shrek cum, and rotten fetid candy. I don't want to I don't want to be thinking about this shit, dude. The fucking goddamn rank stank that this would emit. Thank goodness I'm in a super suit. Bless this game for putting me in a suit for this, because I would not want, to breathe air. I was boiling up some slime-covered toadstools for a late-night hot toady, and it exploded everywhere. Yeah, hot toady. More like hot chody, motherfucker. Why are you apologizing? You're Shrek. Me checking out videos on Toad Talk. What kind of new frog videos will I see today on Toad Talk? My favorite frog-based podcast. Yeah? My wife is saying that all of the annoyingly good players in TF2 are traveling in packs today. Well, what is it, a Friday? It's a Friday, right? It's Friday. People are off of work. Kids are out of school. It's the beginning of the weekend, dear. Gamers are going to be gaming. Bastards are, in fact, going to bastard. You are true. Brendan, would you eat this house? No. Bugs. Especially after the witch dies, at least with the witch, you could understand if she was using magic to be able to stop the bugs from getting into the house, but ants. Billions of ants. Oh, fuck, Homer Simpson donut chimney. Oh, for Homer Simpson donut chimney, what the fuck? Ooh. Ooh. Make me say dough. That'd be a DLC I'd love to see. Simpson DLC, PowerWash would go fucking hard. There's all that stodge down the side of the house. Stodge! A romantic mud bath, and I caught a few fairies in bottles for soft lighting. You freak. Then to create a full spa experience, I let off a real barrage of bubbly stinkers. Thanks, Shrek. So there's also fart paste around here. Awesome, man. Thank you. Guess the smell was too much for the fairies as they broke free and chased us out the windows. Oh no, I let loose a couple of bubbly stinkers down at the hotel and they banned me for life. I let off a bunch of fat squelching mud pies. Now I'm fucked. Me thanking God. Oh, thank goodness this hot tub has a jet function. Jet function? Buddy, I'm farting. Don't want that. No thank you. Fuck off. Oh, God. At least the roof is cookies. Never mind. I thought the shingles looked kind of normal, and it would be kind of funny to have an all-candy house, but the roof is normal. And then I was like, oh, no, those are cookies. It smells like justice. Well, no, a couple people have said it. No, the gingerbread house would be soggy. That's why I think it's not a real gingerbread house, on account of the fact it's not sagging nor sogging. It's a falsehood. It's a plastic fantasy meant to sell you on the idea of, what if we stayed in a gingerbread house, honey? It's a lie. It's a facade. Hansel and Gretel, never happened. That witch never tried to eat those kids. Never happened. A falsehood. All fiction. So she said, what's the problem, baby? Not a sin, what a drown up, pulling in love. God, stop! Every time. Can't stop thinking about love. That's Counting Crows. That's Accidentally in Love from Shrek 2. It was made for Shrek 2, Shelby. Yeah, it was. It's on the... No, Accidentally in Love is for Shrek 2. Legitimately, it's a Shrek 2 song. You don't like that? Too bad, bozo. Hi, Beals. We are within 2 hours of food, so they are starting to be the creeching babies. Brendan, do you know all the lyrics to the Shrek songs? I only know All Star. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and have hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't go. You never shine if you don't blow. I used to cry when I was a kid whenever Hallelujah would come on. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I don't know why that song made me cry as a kid. It just did. I was like, why is the Shrek song making me cry? I fucked up. I get why Sarah McLachlan's song made me cry, but why Shrek song? It's a really good rendition. Wild that I know it as a Shrek song. Is that in Shrek? Hallelujah's in Shrek, yeah. Either Shrek or Shrek 2. I can't remember. It's in one of the Shreks, yes. Yeah, Shrek 1. One of the Shreks had the DVD menu where you could do Shrek karaoke on it. Push and pull you out, living la vida loca. In and inside out, living la vida loca. Oh, I gotta get up underneath the railing. Yeah. Plus the deck floor is still doity. Where's the big... Oh, is that a big spot? It's probably, like, right over here. Yeah, right here. There's the big spots. One over here, too. Yeah. How's the deck floor still dirty? What am I missing? There's little bits there. And then I can go light and wide with it. Where am I missing with this? Oh, fuck. Oh, duh. It counted the underside of the deck floor too counted. All right, fair. Understood. I got it. Shrek 3 had a super basic video editing thing that could use clips from the Shrek movies. I don't remember that. I remember the Shrek 1 and I think 2 DVD menus. The art of the DVD menu may be lost, but it will not be forgotten. I will remember the art of DVD menu gaming. Now kids can play fucking Minecraft story mode on fucking Netflix. No, I don't think you can do that anymore, actually. I think they removed that off of there. I think, yeah, I think they got rid of the Minecraft story mode on Netflix. You can play Bandersnatch. That's what it is. They got the Black Mirror game on there. Fucking Netflix gaming. That's gonna go too. Do you think The Love Guru would have been better if it was Jack Black instead of Mike Myers? No, I don't think anybody could have saved that movie. I think The Love Guru was unsalvageable. I don't think there's anything you could do with The Love Guru to make it, like, persist. In general, that movie probably should not have existed. Like, it is definitely a black mark on the career of Mike Myers, and it always will be. And I saw that shit in theaters. Release day. As a child. Let me tell you, I don't remember much. But what I do remember, not good. Why didn't Don't Mess with the Zohan not end Sandler's career like Love Guru ended Mike Myers? Because Adam Sandler had a lower barrier to entry. Because movies like Mr. Deeds and 8 Crazy Nights and the Happy Gilmore were all on white trash shelves alongside Joe Dirt. And so Sandler, I mean, he continues to make, like, crap, but he also was consistently putting out so many bangers that, like, people gave him a lot of room. People went and saw Mr. Popper's Penguins just because Jim Carrey was in that bitch. If it was anybody else, nobody would have went and saw it, right? Like, if Robert Pattinson of today made, like, Water for Elephants, a lot more people would have seen Water for Elephants. And even then, people only went and saw Water for Elephants because Robert Pattinson was in Twilight. Nobody knew what Water for Elephants was. Nobody was fucking a Water for Elephants head like I was. Genuinely insane output from Mr. Sandler. He realized that all he had to do was legitimately, no, why did it, that rhymed. All he had to do was make movies and then go on vacation and then people would still watch them. He's good at Uncut Gems? Yeah, because he can act, he just doesn't care. He makes enough money off of Netflix deals. He doesn't care about the cinema aspect. A lot of his movies are just, me and my friends are going to go on vacation and shoot here. Adam Sandler don't need to care. He don't need to thought care. He doesn't give a dang. He don't need to give a darn. Oh, damn it. I missed a chimney donut. Son of a bitch. Oh, I can't parkour off of that. Go up one tier. Would people have seen Mickey 17 if Robert Pattinson wasn't in it? I mean, people didn't go and see Mickey 17 and Robert Pattinson was in it. Like, it. I still haven't seen it, and I want to see it. And I will at some point, but, like, People were like, oh, fuck, Mickey 17, good movie. People didn't go and see it. What the fuck? The theater is dead. And then Sinners came out. And it's like, what the fuck? Good movie. People are going and seeing it. Cinema is alive again. Side skirting large candles. That's deck meringue. Deck meringue. What's side skirting long candles? Oh, candies. Why did I? What the fuck is wrong with candles? What the fuck? Am I okay? No. There we go. Job's done. Yes, my lord. All right. Poor Brendan can't read. I can't. They took my fucking eyes away. Oh. What did they do to him? What happened? Oh, they got a bit carried away in the swamp. Now what am I doing in my swamp? Oh, do we get to walk in? Somebody once told me the world was going to roll me. I am not the sharpest tool in the shed. Oh, Donkey is texting me now. Thank you, Donkey. You better be careful. You're down there in the Shrek bog. Oh, there it is. The famous Beware Ogre sign. I clean the Shrek sign. Somebody dropped 87 bath bombs in this son of a bitch. What the fuck? We gotta re-dirty this place up. This place too fucking clean. Oh, the Shrek famous outhouse. Wow. This is where he shits at. This is where he makes stinking mud pies at. Wow. What if he opened the swamp door? What if he was in there? Oh god, how did the inside get stinky? I gotta open the fucking... Somebody... There we go. Can I see into the... Can I see... Oh, damn it. It's too clean down there. I need big mud piles and I need them now. What the fuck do you mean you can see the interior of Shrek's toilet and I can't see the fucking mud pies he's making? What the fuck? And he's gonna get mad at me because it's gonna be too clean, so he's gonna have to re-dirty this place. Oh, good, he's got a toilet paper holder. Well, good to know. He does wipe. I'm glad this DLC answers a question that I had as a child. Does Shrek wipe? He does. Awesome. Shrek died in there? Oh, Shrek.exe? Are you serious? Fucking, oh, you got me! Oh! That shit's scary, dude. What the fuck? They fucking got him? Can't believe it took him that long to get Shrek. But yeah, you're telling me if they got him, I guess. Wait, you're cleaning the swamp? Yeah, because they got a bunch of rainbow powder everywhere. I'll give you the ladder. I gotta go up onto the outhouse. Awesome, thank you. There we go. Get that moss off there, too. I bet Shrek never comes up on top of the outhouse to clean. He's never scrubbed a day in his fucking life. Yeah, they Fortnite llama Shrek's entire place. They glitter bombed him. He got a package in the mail. He opened it up. Boom, fucking glitter bomb. I mean, you want to clean off the pink and the sludge off the sand too, right? You want to make sure. You want to make sure the beach of the swamp. Would it be a beach? Is this a beach? Technically, the beach of the lagoon in the swamp. It is sand. I guess it is a beach. Brendan's wiping away the gay pride celebration. That's a hate crime. Now they say pray the gay away. I wash the gay away. Listen, it's a bit of a sticky mess. It's fine. If they want to set off another glitter bomb after I leave, that's 100% on them. I was paid to do a goddamn job. I guess I do it. I gotta clean off Shrek's wacky fucking cool rocks. I gotta clean out his... Oh, God, it's gonna be inside the home, too, isn't it? Where's the eyeball jar? Oh, fuck. Wubba lubba lubba, is that true? Ugh. Post of the fairs. I clean off the Shrek bed. He's got nice... I mean, they have nice taste in, like sheets and blankies. What if this is Shrek's fecal matter? What is he, like a Poopsie the unicorn? Is that the... He's shitting out straight up rainbows? He's shitting out those particles the universe is made of? They were painting in here like a savant, I think. This looks like a universal constant in here. Oh shit, Shrek chair. Love, is that true? Ugh. Post to the fans. Ugh. Good on me for cleaning shelf book. What kind of light reading is Shrek up to? How to eat eggs so that nobody notices? Where are the famous slugs? That's what I'm so. Where are the slugs? Where are the famous Shrek jar of eyeball? I feel like we're missing a part of the house here. Wait, Shrek eyeball! Okay. Making sure. They do have famous Shrek eyeball. I hate to say it, though, I don't think there's any of the famous Shrek slugs, so... Unless they're outside somewhere. Maybe he's got a pantry? Shrek, where's your pantry at? Shrek, where do you keep the camera bear? Niles, this ogre's kind of silly. Yes, I know, Frasier. He invited us over to his swamp for a nice dinner, so I thought I'd bring a nice mulled wine for him. Niles, he's an ogre. You could have brought him one of Dad's beers. Hi, Beals. Hi. Babe, it's 6. You have an hour. Ma'am. Feels counterproductive to wash an easel. That's what painting is for. Beals. You have an hour, dude. There's a lot of time before you and food become friends with each other. Beals, no. She's just fucking, every time, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, like clockwork. She knows that it's sometime around the time where she gets food. She's aware of the passage of time. She's just not aware of exactly when. She's starving, Brendan. No, she's not. She got lunch late anyway. Yeah, she got a little chunk. She's it's the I mean the medicine she's on makes her more hungry than she actually is. She fine. I will feed her. She will get food at 7. She will eat the food. It's just going to take a little bit.
That should calm them down.
Let us hear their cries for food. Bring their meowing mouths near the microphone. No.
Sorry, girls.
One, if I pick them up and put them in front of the microphone, they're not going to talk. They'll get real quiet. They have stage fright. She's going to eat the microphone. She will in one big bite. This is so true. You gonna eat the microphone in one big bite, Beals? Yeah, she would. Yes. Hi. You hungry? Yeah, you gotta wait. She always purchases menacingly. That's what she does. She purchases menacingly and then she fucking screams for food. Dude. Get a Langolier mic and get like a lav mic. You want me to get a lav mic and then put it on the cat? No. I don't even know where their dang clothes are. I still gotta go and find their dang clothes somewhere. I gotta find their collars. I misplaced them. It's not in the bookcase. I don't know where they are. I lost them. They're nudists right now, yeah. I took their collars off like 2 months ago, and I do not know where the fuck I put them. Shrek really is kind of a funny compared to Ogre Society and culture in the Shrek universe. He's very cultured and is a neat freak. I mean, he lives at home alone, reading and like eating eyeballs all day and engaging in the arts. Shrek is the Ogre Frasier. And then he marries royalty. Shrek ain't no NPC. All right. Well, I gotta go. I got a recording in a little bit. I'm a busy boy. But I'll be on tomorrow with either Doom or more power washing. We'll see. I may be really Shrek coded tomorrow, so I might just do some more power washing. But thank y'all for coming to the stream. Thank y'all for stopping by. Thank y'all for hanging out. Before I leave, I'm gonna show before I go. Hit you with the creator code Brendaniel if you buy anything in the Epic Game Store. It helps me out a ton if you use the Epic Game Store. Don't worry about it. Videos over on YouTube as well as the VOD channel. And then last but not least, there's always merch in the merch store. If you want to get a Brendel shirt, you can get a Brendel shirt. Hope you have a good rest of your morning or night. I will see you tomorrow for either more of this or something else. Bye.